Ah! Okay. Good news, everyone. Oh my god, is my audio fucked again? Ah! Hopefully my audio isn't fucked, but so far it seems alright. I should be a bit quieter, I feel, though. I think a lot of people should be a bit quieter, but like in this case, you know. Okay, but good news, everyone. I did buy a new microphone stand. I know. The applause is roaring right now. This cheap USB mic is pretty okay, like, let's be real, but it just doesn't have the range. I need a better mic. But, oh well, it's whatever. So I have decided, instead of just being lazy and a cunt, I'm just going to buy a new mic stand, which is hopefully gonna make the whole audio a bit more consistent, because that's a real mic arm and not just a mic stand. So I have, like, I can move it around easier, so I'm not gonna peak that easy. Nice! Which is, you know, that's probably gonna be helpful in some regard, right? It has to be, it has to be! So yeah, well, we have that one down. Good news all around, I presume. I have other great news, and that is, I'm quitting. No, I'm not quitting. No, what the other good news is that I have no fucking clue what to stream for today or the coming days, because I'm very busy with other things. That's something why I can never be a real streamer. I touch way too much grass, man. I should be inside more. I don't touch as much grass as like normal people, but I also don't touch enough. Like I don't what am I talking? I touch too much grass for someone who's terminally online. So I'm in a tough spot here, okay? I've got 1 foot in 2 worlds. I'm a interloper. I'm an interloper. What can I say? So, this one, we've got that down now. I gotta get a new mic, man. This is a pretty good mic. I spent some cash on it. But yeah, I have no idea what to stream for the next few weeks. So I'm taking recommendations. If someone's like, this is a game, it's not too expensive, or it's even free, play that. I'll play that, you know? I will fucking play that, you know? You know how it be. I love repping the community that doesn't fucking exist, but you know, I love repping it. It's the specter is haunting this channel, the specter of a community. I'm so cringe, my god. Yeah, and because I have no idea what I was gonna stream today, I just zapped through my Steam library, and I was like, oh, The Darkest Files. I spent 15 euros on that game, and I'm gonna fucking milk it for everything it's got. So get ready for consistent, every week, fucking every week, we're gonna be streaming the files, the Darkest Files. Yeah! I love talking about Nazis. Yeah! Dude, that audio glitch right when I said Nazi, that kind of saved me there, but if I didn't talk about it again, that would have worked out way better. Dude, I have a villain laugh and I don't know why. I'm just such a villain. I'm a villain. Ooh. I'm a bad boy, you could say. I'm bad at I don't know what I'm bad at, boy, but I'm a bad boy. I do need more mods. I just thought about there is a correlation between Twitch viewers and mods. So if anyone wants to be a mod, drink a beer with me and you're clear. Safe. Also, if I ever get a VTuber model, I should have like a snapping and clapping and gestating. Gestating? Okay, I don't know this word in English. I know most words in English, but I don't know this one. What is like gestikulieren? So like waving your arms around like a madman. What would that be in English? I don't know. Anyway, ADHD yapping beside what to do. What to do. I could do a little video react. And then we can do Darkest Files. I mean, Oh, also Lucky Tux, what happened to every week Friday at 5 p.m. GMT? What happened, Lucky Tux? I want... What is... not accommodations. Accountability. I want accountability. You said 5 p.m. GMT every Friday. Oh well, now that my incessant coping and yapping is over, let's actually get into what we're doing today, which is Darkest Files! Oh yeah, baby! Holy shit, that actually worked? I didn't know my mic could pick up my Mongolian throat singing. Why didn't it do that during the Mongol stream? Man. Oh my god, I was so close to just going like full on like the entire time. It's so weird. By the way, I really want to learn metal screaming. That's peak. Oh, and I just drank 2 entire cans, like the big can, no, not cans, like can of coffee? How would you say, like, I can't talk today, but I had a lot of caffeine, so you know my talking speed might be slightly faster than it's usually, but I don't think it is. But like, you know what I mean, you know. I leaned into it a little bit there, okay? Calm down, calm your tits, I'm fine. Anyway, my Anaconda don't, and with Anaconda I mean Linux Anaconda 3.0 to try and play a Windows game on Linux. Yeehaw! I mean, the Darkest Files is still new, this one's still relevant. You're not gonna have me play, I don't know, OpenTTD. I could play OpenTTD though, like that's pretty good. OpenTTD is a good game. Oh, the long drive is also kind of fun. Oh well. I do have Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. Since when do I have Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy? It doesn't say when I got it, so apparently it just appeared in my Steam library. I've never started it, but I do have it, which is weird. And I love the tags. It's a horror story-driven strategy. Bro. That's hilarious. I could play Victoria 3 again. Always loved playing. I should ask, what's her name? Why am I blanking on everything? My mind. Work, not mind. Nutmeg. Yeah. Jesus, why am I so German today? Yeah, I should ask Nutmeg to play Victoria 3 with me again. I really want to play again with her. You know what? I'm gonna shoot her a message now if you want to collab sometime again. Play some Vicky. Nutmeg. Pew, 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 pew. Where is she? I haven't talked to her in a fucking while. Nutmeg. What's up? Bakey. Okay, at the end of the stream, I'll see how that one pans out. Ooh, Fire and Maneuver, that shitty game from that YouTuber. I do have that, and I've never played it. Computer Tycoon? That looks really bad. Since when do I have Computer Tycoon? Oh, no, this is a mobile game that part of the thing. Oh well. Wait. The Darkest Files, because we need to investigate some crimes, okay? Ugh. Did I ever update the meme of the day? It's still from the long stream, the Yuletide stream. Damn. Oh well. Okie dokie smoky, my audio works. I don't need to doubt. Why? Stopping download. Okay. Why is it downloading something? That's so weird. Anyway, it's paused because the Darkest Files is running. I better go catch it. What was that noise I just did? Holy moly, what was that noise? That was so fucking cursed, my guy. Okay, can I get anyone, like, interested? Probably not, but I'm gonna try. Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna start anything. Because the Darkest Files, made by Berlin Brandenburg, and they don't have a German audio track, so I have to listen to very heavy German accents every day. Oh, I'm gonna get the accent too, I know. Stream VODtube. Bro, it doesn't have VODtube or stream, this is so cursed. Okay. That works. Now I need to get the game in the thing. Where's the window capture? Window. The window that you're supposed to capture is the Darkest Files. And the game that we're gonna play... Let's see as if anyone of the swarm is interested. Which I highly doubt. But you know, who knows? Mish mush, mish mish mush, mish mush mush. Bish bash bosh. Okay, smoky dokie. Okay. Desktop audio. I'm gonna make this a tad louder because we're supposed to listen to people today. It's gonna be really hard if you can't listen to shit. The music is phenomenal, by the way. Like, god damn. This one is a serious game. Please keep it at this level. Last time we played the first mission, and the fucking chat was so bad, even though the game had just released, and I was like, oh yeah, this VOD is gonna go fire. I couldn't release it because, oh my god, the entire stream we were talking about hentai, and furry porn, and anime. It was so goddamn degenerate, and like in the background, then this person must pay for their crimes because they shot the guy in the place, and he was Jewish, and so I sentence you to death by hanging. And it's like, god damn, the tonal fucking contrast couldn't have been greater. So I hope and I pray, please, oh lord, make me able to upload this game. And we're playing as Nazi hunters, and I don't get political often here. Like, I let something slip from my personal life. I kind of do politics as a job, so I really don't talk about it too much when I don't get paid for it. Which, you know, is a position to have. But, you know, I'm just gonna say it out here. Someone like Fritz Bauer being fucking Nazi hunters, that's based as fuck. So, let's just play this phenomenal game. Inherently take a political stance, but, you know, I'm gonna shut it about the details, okay? I'm just saying, you know, the righteous man. Let's just start from the beginning again. Music. Why does the music go this fucking hard? Oh god. Fritz Bauer opposed the criminalization of homosexuality till 1960. What the fuck? That's... Fritz, I didn't know you were that based. God damn. I opened the archive.
What? Damn it,
Peters!
Did your parents forget to teach you how to knock?
No, I actually did knock. I didn't know if you heard it, but I did knock.
I did knock, Peters. You just didn't hear it.
The sass.
You startled me. What do you want?
The sexual tension between these two. I mean, you know. Ask about work.
Working on something important, Peters?
Katz, did anyone ever tell you about your amazing social skills? You all but...
Bro, don't give me that. You're autistic as fuck too,
questions,
Peters.
and then demand to know what I'm working on? Really? Poor form.
So?
I wanted to talk to you, you bitch ass.
Yes, same case I already told you about.
Some
And it's
Auschwitz
still a
shit,
real
right?
pain in the ass. I know I'm
Okay.
getting somewhere, but it's just too slow.
Oh, is it now? Well, then ask
I'm
about
looking
Christoph.
for Christoph. Do you know where he is?
Good luck with that. He's in Hamburg, prepping for a case. I doubt
Best
he'll be
city in
back this
Germany.
week.
I've been to Hamburg many a time. That place fucking rules. I love Hamburg. Oh my god, I love Hamburg. You know, everyone always thinks about everyone thinks of the south of Germany when they like, oh, by the bratwurst, the lederhosen, hoicke, hoicke, hoicke. Everyone sounds funny. And they have Oktoberfest. Oh, Oktoberfest. Fuck off with Oktoberfest. North Germany, okay? There's islands, there's ports, and there's bad weather and a lot of wind. And it's beautiful. And it's often overlooked, okay? Grim demeanors, but warm hearts, okay? North Germany, so overlooked. And Hamburg, great city, just saying. And I cannot say more about it. I can't say more about Hamburg.
Later, Peters.
Great place. Second largest city in Germany. And unlike England...
Last month's Motortrends. And a
Motortrends.
burger from last year. Wouldn't be my
Okay.
first reading choice, but with how long you have to wait for a prosecutor. Not where I'd expect to find this office, to be honest. but it's a nice corner of Frankfurt nonetheless. I should try the coffee at Café Selten sometime. I've heard good things.
You've been working here for a time now. Katz, have you never been to the coffee across the street? Like, come on. Archive. Dude, the art style is gorgeous too.
Good morning, Miss Katz.
Good morning, Miss Fischer.
There are
There are
Miss
letters?
Katz.
Yeah? Heraus?
Thank you, Paula.
There are letters for me in my thing. Let me get it's new fan mail from my haters. The haters. Well, it's second call. There's no appointments scheduled for today. Frankfurter Stimme. Unabhängige Tageszeitung. Compulsory military service begins. First 10,000 recruits report for duty. Bonn. 10,000 young men began their service in the Federal Armed Forces as West Germany reinstates conscription 12 years after the war. Defense 12 years after the war, so it's 1957. Defense Minister Strauss emphasized the necessity of this step given the Soviet threat. The opposition strongly criticizes the measure. The last year, 1,000 volunteers had already joined the force. Basic training for the new recruits is scheduled to last 3 months. Okay, cool. First death sentences in Budapest uprising trials. Budapest, a people's court today sentenced 3 defendants to death in a show trial of 11 participants of the October uprising. The condemned were charged with counter-revolution and high treason. Prime Minister Kadar continues his harsh campaign against the insurgents. Oh man. Like, there's like people dead and shit, you know? Damn. Man, it's like history always happens and there's stuff that's happening. Anyway, we're in Frankfurt, which is Germany's worst city by far. Fuck this place. Digga, Monatsgaststätte da draußen, Alter.
Who do I want to call?
What's my parents
The
like?
line is busy.
They're talking to people. Don't my ma and my pa want to talk to me? Damn, they don't love me no more. Zeitung. Zeitung, by the way, means newspaper.
Miss Katz.
Miss Katz.
Thank
That's
you,
all,
Paula.
I just wanted to say thank you. You're the best, Paula. Did someone use my ashtray? I'm pretty
With
sure.
so many smokers here. I doubt this office will ever be free of the cigarette smell. They are supposed to be good for you, though. That's what my doctor said.
Yeah, Asta? It's you've gotta say something for us, like to us. Why is this thing smoking? I thought you don't smoke, huh?
A Bavarian landscape. Pretty, I suppose, but not really my taste.
You would much rather have a more interpretive piece up. I know you. Fucking art snob. Modern art. Esther Katz. Esther meine. I'm not gonna continue that. Okay. Oh well.
Don't you look majestic up there? Keeping watch?
What? Where? Oh, how did she get there?
Oh, hello, Marlene.
Marlene, pet the cat.
Oh, I'm glad you are so
Aw.
cooperative.
That's the most German thing ever, by the way. Oh, I do that. You tiny little grand old creature. Anyway, let's talk to Fritz Bauer again. We don't talk to him quite enough.
The door is locked.
Oh my god, Mr. Bauer. You useless. Well, no, he's pretty
Who do
busy.
I want to call?
Well, I guess we're calling Mr. Bauer.
He's not picking up.
Jesus! Ugh. What am I supposed to do, actually? Notebook. Read letter. Okay. Esther, my darling, I know it's been only a week since we talked, but it feels like so much longer. I'm writing this... please. My god, that handwriting's even worse than mine! It's literally my handwriting! I know it's been only a week since we talked, but it feels so much like so much longer. I'm writing this in the evening while waiting for your father. It's the first moment I had to catch my breath since we landed. We're going to the theater tonight. As per usual, he can't find his necktie. This man would be lost without us, wouldn't he? New York has a beauty to it that the pictures can't translate. You can just feel the hopes and dreams of the people here. Oh no, I get it. Like, okay, I've been to cities like that. I get it. And, like, it's not the cities in Europe that are like that. It's nothing like Frankfurt. Unfortunately, you can also smell them. Not to mention the unspeakable state of the trash in the streets. Still magical place, and we barely have started exploring. It is such a pity you couldn't get the time to join us. More than you deserve it, the stellar work you've done with that insurgent of yours. Your Bauer has no idea the gem he has landed on his hands. You should be careful with him. Don't let him drag you down when he inevitably starts drowning. Jesus fucking Christ. I hear your father coming up. He must be ready. Take care, my darling, and don't let yourself be worked dry. Love, Mutti. Mutti! Yeah, this game has been made by Germans. This is exactly my handwriting. Oh, Mutti. Oh, now you...
Miss Katz, there's a man here asking to see you. Walter Hens? I don't think he has an appointment.
What
Did
does
he
he
say
want?
what he wants from me?
He says he has a case about one Miss sorry, one moment. He wants to talk to you about one Anna Kazmirek.
I wonder what's that about. I'll be with him shortly in the conference room.
It's what about? Oh my god, I can feel my language deteriorate so quickly. What is it?
Mr. Hens is waiting for you in the conference room.
Why can't he just
This
go
is
to
a
my
man who
office
won't
for
take
once?
No for an answer. Sorry for the confusion before. Mr. Bauer did not mention Anna Kazmirek before. I just couldn't connect the dots with Mr. Hens breathing down my neck.
No, you're fine. Bauer and the case?
Interesting. What did Mr. Bauer say about this case?
He didn't work on it himself, I think.
Uh-huh.
But there was an investigation already, and he was very interested in the outcome.
Uh-huh.
What
Opinion?
did you make of our surprise visitor, Paula?
Mr. Hens? Brash. I'd even say thuggish. Very sure of himself.
Thuggish is a word,
I
okay?
got the feeling he's the kind of man whose activities other prosecutors might be interested in. He also seemed... haunted?
Good
Many
pronunciation
is-
there, Paula.
They don't open up often. But this case seems important to him.
Let's say we're on the case
Did he
then.
say what this case was about?
A name. Anna Kazmirek.
Anna
And something
Kazmirek.
about looting.
Oh,
But
looting.
he wants to discuss it with you, and with you only, Miss Katz.
Okay. I guess we're doing that.
Thank you, Paula.
Thank you, Paula. Your work keeps this fucking company, well, this prosecutor's office working, okay? Without you, we'd be doomed. Anyway. I'm
Good
opening
morning.
the door.
I've been told you wanted to
Holy
see me.
shit.
Mr. Hens, was it?
Walter Hens, a pleasure.
Oh
You're
my
the
God,
one
yes.
from the old man, right? What was the rebel with the flag?
What? Naumann?
Hans Naumann. And he was not the rebel. That was the entire
Is this the only case you have ever solved?
Well, not the only. I mean, it's not about my record. Why are you here?
While I do appreciate the nice conversation, I must ask, why are you here?
Right. Not one for small talk, are you now?
I work in the business of hunting.
I'm here on
No,
behalf
German.
of my
Of course
wife.
I'm not.
She wishes she could do it herself, but her health isn't what it... Honestly, Tessie's never been a beacon of health, but it has been
Health.
getting worse and
Mr. Hens, the case?
it's about her girl, Anna.
Yeah.
Anna Kazmirek. She was only 19 when they killed her. When they, had her killed.
Wife's daughter? Okay. I'm too curious.
Your wife's daughter? So what's your relation to her?
She wasn't mine, if that's what you're asking.
No.
I
It's...
didn't come into the picture until after she was gone.
Oh, okay.
Not in that way, at least.
Yeah, okay.
I knew her since she was a kid, cared for her. She grew up around my pub and then worked for me for a while.
Oh.
She wasn't my blood, but she was family.
Had
What do
her
you mean
killed?
by that? Who had her killed?
You lot.
What?
Lawyers, judges, the whole circus. Sent her to the guillotine for looting, called her a traitor to the nation.
When did that happen?
She was innocent.
Please
You'll have
explain.
to explain that.
That's why I'm here. Do you remember the bombing of Brunswick in '44?
No, I wasn't there to be sure. I'm sure I'm gonna say... No, I'm just gonna
I'm
say no.
afraid I'm not familiar.
Figures. Only so many tragedies one can remember without going mad.
Fair.
The whole city almost burned down.
Yeah, a lot of... Happened a lot. I guess I'm on this case now,
I
huh?
doubt any words could ever give it justice.
Well, Mr. Hens,
The
what do
Tommies
you
hit
got?
us overnight. They lit the
Tommies?
whole city like a Christmas tree when they started the firestorm.
Yeah.
Come morning, nothing was left of the old town, and not much of everything else.
Well...
A firestorm?
That's what it's called. Have you ever seen a pillar of flame rising to the sky, Miss Katz? Not a sight I'd wish on anybody.
I mean, I've seen the fire tornadoes in Helldivers too, and that's already, like, imposing enough.
Christmas tree? That's a peculiar analogy.
Not really. It's how we called their markers. They drop flares of various colors, lighting up the panorama like... well, a Christmas tree.
Huh.
That's terrible. I am sorry I have to ask, but how is it connected to the case?
Anna lost everything that day, other than her mother. Their place was hit by a bomb. The whole block, gone in an instant. Not a stone left standing.
No. Poor Anna.
Tell me about Anna.
She was a good kid, no matter what they say. Mixed parentage from her mother's side. Prussian-Polish family.
Oh,
It earned
I know
her
those
more than
people.
a few side eyes. Anna had to work hard for it. Someone had to look after the family. But she was a young girl. She wanted to have fun when she could.
Girls don't wanna have fun.
Mother? You mentioned she's your wife?
Yes, Tessie. Teresa Hens. She was born out east, a small village in would be Masovia now?
That
Poland.
he knows what it's now is
Came to
fucking wild.
Brunswick with her husband after the First War. Had Anna on the way, in a train car. She had always been delicate, both in her body and, well, you know, mind.
Oh,
Again, she sends her apologies for not being here herself.
don't worry, it's fine.
When did you and Therese marry?
A few months after the execution. It wasn't love, just the right thing to do.
Oh,
With Anna gone, she had no one to take care
Ah,
of her.
perfect.
And she was in no position to provide
fuck
for
off,
herself.
bots. I'm not botting.
I was
100%
doing
bot
well
free
with my
and
pub,
human made.
So I offered to help. It's not the most romantic of stories.
Okay, I'll find something.
The
I'm
morning
sure.
after the bombing, Anna went to the ruins. Spent the whole day digging through the rubble, searching for, well, anything.
Oh my. Aw. That's kinda sad.
You mean the ruins of the house?
Yes, an older tenement house for some of the lower classes. Not the first place they lost.
Man.
Believe it or not, it was actually their third home destroyed by the bombings.
I mean, should know what to do by then, at least. Any additional info? No, doesn't seem like it.
You said she was sentenced for looting. I'm sorry, but I have to ask. Did she loot anything?
No,
No?
she had found a few things, but everything belonged to her or her mother. Anna was no thief.
I mean, even if she was, it's like the city was bombed. Who gives a shit at that point?
Do you know what she found?
I know of a few things. Her mother's scarf and coat, fur, a pair of boots, and a crucifix from back east.
Huh.
Then some knickknacks, a family photo, a few pieces from her mother's cutlery set, clothes probably. All in all, barely enough to fill a bag or two, and a suitcase supposedly.
Man.
Were you there with her?
If only, but I was nowhere near. I only learned about any of this when it was already too late. It happened a few days later. I was at my place when Heidi came, begging for help.
I mean, your place is not in a tidy order yourself.
Were you affected by the bombing?
No, I had a small apartment above my pub. Luckily, it was out of the way, so the Tommies didn't target that area.
Any info around here? I need all the info. All the juicy, juicy details.
And who's Heidi?
Grunewald, Heidi Grunewald. A close friend of Anna. Both of them had been assigned to the same emergency shelter.
Any additional info? There's gotta be more.
She asked for your help? Help with what?
Someone had planted a suitcase in Anna's room and accused her of stealing it from the ruins. The police came and, for some reason, the bastard seemed dead set on making the accusation true. That's what it was about at first. No treason, no looting, just a simple theft. And not even that was true.
Okay. Any new info? No.
What did you do?
I followed her to the shelter, of course, running through the city. But we were too late. The
Bastard.
bastards must have grown tired of Anna denying their accusations. Decided to make her confess.
Okay, but
They
that was
beat it out
still
of
during
her.
the war. The war.
By
The
the time we
war.
arrived, they were long gone, leaving the kids. It was bad.
Okay, and no new info. Nothing. Nada. Niente. Come on. The kids? I'm gonna ask about the woman.
The kids? Somebody was still there?
Yes, 2 of them. Anna's boyfriend. I don't remember his name. I'm sorry. And the Becker's girl, Emilia. Poor sods.
Oh, I thought it
They
like
saw
the
it all and
bakers,
couldn't
like
do jack to
the girl
stop
of
it.
the guy who bakes bread. The boyfriend, Emilia Beck. I mean, I think.
Emilia Becker. Who was she?
Her family was also placed in that shelter. Shop owners.
Well, they might be called Becker,
Local
but these
girls,
people
stuck
do
up.
not bake.
They knew each other with Anna and Heidi. I don't think they got on too well.
Ah, well, not everyone needs to be friends, you know?
What
gotta
can you
be
tell
me.
me about Anna's boyfriend?
They had dated for a while. Can't say how long. I've seen him around, but I can't say I remember much. Military sort, I think.
Oh,
Heidi would know
military
more.
sword.
You'll
That's
have to
not
ask her.
Military sword is not a good thing, especially during this time period.
Where was that?
Can't give you the address. It was a temporary emergency shelter, one of many. A once upper end flat, run down and filled with as many people who lost their homes to the bombing as they could squish.
Man.
Cramped, but a roof over their head.
Bro, those fucking silly ass fart planes who used to be the scariest shit ever. That's kinda crazy if you think about it. Give me that juicy information. Okay. I still have no clue what exactly is happening, but you know. Doesn't seem like there's anything additional yet. Have I missed something? There's still 2
I
more
kept
left.
it together as much as I could. Tried talking to them, get them to tell me what happened. Wasn't an easy job.
Mm-hmm. Go on, go on. She seems scared. What the fuck?
How did Heidi react?
Bad. She took it hard. Not one to cry, though. She went with anger instead.
Understandable.
Started yelling at the boy that he was supposed to keep them there. Didn't get much of a reaction.
Oh man.
The Becker girl. What was she doing?
Avoiding us. She had locked herself in her family's room before we arrived and refused to come out.
Okay. Okay. Now the door is closed, so I will never find out what.
The boyfriend. What did he do?
He was curled up in a corner, sobbing. A sad sight.
Oh no.
Wouldn't calm down. For a long while, he didn't even respond to anything we said.
Oh my god. It had to be Nazis, right? It's always like the. I'm playing a game where I'm supposed to hunt these people, so let me be at least a bit mean to them.
The case is that Anna was innocent and they took her. They beat her. They killed her. Tortured her until she said what they wanted, confessed to something she didn't do. And then they cut her head off.
Okay, any additional info? Any of it? Oh, here.
Can you tell me something more about this Heidi Grunewald?
Grunewald.
Local girl, strong,
Local girl,
hard.
strong,
All of
hard.
the Grunewalds were.
All the Grunewalds were.
Good people, but poor people. And quite a lot of them, each with a mouth to feed. Heidi was yay big the first time they pulled her. Gave the rascal her first night in a cell. Pickpocketing.
Damn.
Gave her a job right after that, to keep her off the street. Gave one to Anna soon after. They were already friends.
She's wearing the bow on the side. That means she's not married yet. I know my German lore. New info does not seem like it. at all. Okay, but like, what did they kill? Where did they kill? I'm missing something. I'm missing something. What? Where? What? I need more info. No, where is the info? Did I miss it in a previous thing? No, no, oh no, what happened? No. Has to be something. Oh, there it is.
Mr. Hens, why did she come to you specifically?
I had some previous encounters with the Force, unavoidable for a business owner. Well, let's not sugarcoat it. I had a file at the district. Nothing serious, but
Hell
enough
yeah.
for me to learn how to talk with the blokes. Even find a few sympathetic ears down at the station. Heidi hoped I could talk to them.
But you were too slow. Oh no. Holy shit, fuck these people. But I got all the info. Let's go.
The next day, they put her on trial. A sham. Nobody was allowed to testify. There was no proof. Her lawyer just sat there, silent. And they changed the accusation, made it a case of looting instead of theft. A treasonous act for some reason.
Why the change?
Why did they change the accusation?
Fuck if I know.
Ha! To hell if I know. Maybe they wanted a show. Or the policeman wanted
I
a
found my
promotion
spirit
and
animal.
made it out to be a bigger crime. Or whoever made up the whole story of her crime decided it needed more flair.
Hence the death sentence.
That's why they gave her the death sentence?
Yes, some law allowed them to do it because they made her a so-called folk pest, a traitor. I tried to learn more on what really happened there, why it happened. But as a civilian, they wouldn't give me much. All I have is here. This and my wife. Once she feels better, she wants to testify.
Hopefully she does get better. Good luck, good luck. Your wife's
Your
testimony?
wife's testimony? What could she tell us? Was she present at the arrest?
No, but they used her against Anna.
No.
A few days after the trial, they came demanding she denounce her own daughter.
No.
Threatened her with complicity, promised lenience if she cooperated. They fed her word for word the lies, the calumnies to write and sign about her own daughter, about that damn suitcase. She can tell you the truth. She wants to tell you the truth. She's adamant she can prove there was no crime in the first place.
Oh. Not a prosecution.
Mr. Hens, I'm terribly sorry. But while this story is awful, I am a prosecutor. It is not for me to prove people's innocence. On the contrary, I accuse them.
But you should accuse them, Miss Katz.
Who are
All
them?
of them. Every single one of the bastards.
I can.
The bastard who planted a damn suitcase in her room and called the cops, knowing full well it would get her killed. The policeman who tortured her until she said what they wanted to hear.
That's...
Her lawyer, her judge, especially the judge.
I'll see what I can do. Oh, very well, mind. You got me riled up.
I'll take it up to Mr. Bauer and talk to him about opening a case.
Oh, I'm ready. Crack some knuckles, split some
Thank
heads.
you, Miss Katz.
Let's
Thank
fucking
you.
go!
I leave our number with your secretary. We'll keep in touch regarding Tessie's health. Arrange
luck,
a
Walter.
time for her to appear.
But I can't make any promises yet.
I know. Still, thank you for giving it a chance.
I
The case
will
might
give
be
it a...
for us after all.
Oh,
I
I'm
better
gonna...
talk to Mr. Bauer.
Talk to him, by the way.
Mr. Hens told me about his wife's situation. Left me their number. Though
Please.
I can't say I'm happy with him calling me a secretary.
No.
I'll keep in contact should you
I
and
mean,
Mr. Bauer decide to take the case.
The difference is marginal, but your work is appreciated, okay? Where's Christoph,
I
actually?
haven't seen Christoph today. Do you know where he is?
He's in Hamburg.
Great city.
Oh, must be nice to get away from the office once in a while.
Get some Fischbrötchen
I
from
wouldn't
the
be so sure about
from the
that.
pier, okay? Hansa
He's
City had
following
some
a lead for his
great
case.
spots, by the way.
Probably
I
stuck in
can't
the
stop
court
also.
archives.
Damn, people are driving out there be wild.
How is
Mr.
Mr.
Bauer.
Bauer doing?
He had a meeting with the Minister of Justice in the morning. As per usual, left him in a foul mood.
Yeah.
He smokes so much when he goes to these things.
How you
How are you
doing?
today?
Can't complain. I might even have a little date planned for the evening.
Who's the lucky guy? Or girl?
My husband got us 2
Oh.
tickets for Frankenstein. I
You
just
got-
hope Mr. Bauer won't
Okay.
have me stay late. It's been forever since we had an evening just to ourselves.
Well then, have fun. Have fun.
Thank
have
you,
fun.
Paula.
Thank you, Paula. Your work is appreciated. And you know what's also appreciated? Me taking a little BRB loo break, okay? I know, I'm cringe, I'm gay, I'm all that stuff. But right now, I gotta take a little piss, okay? And I'll be back in a few seconds. Don't worry. Less than a minute, I promise. Holy shamoli, almost burnt my house down. But I'm not going to elaborate. You're just going to have to trust me. And isn't trust what this relationship is built upon? the strong relationship between a streamer and their audience. Important, as always. Anyway, let's continue with what we were doing. And save our game first. You know, I haven't done that clearly enough. Okay, Bauer. finally get to talk to Fritz Bauer
it's always
again.
good to see you.
He
take
has
it
such
our
a grisly
unexpected
voice.
guest has piqued your curiosity.
Why don't you take
I
it,
didn't
Mr. Guy?
realize you knew about it already.
Miss Fisher keeps me updated, and I must admit, I've vested some interest in his case. Or Miss Kazmierek's case, I should say. I assume that is why he came.
You knew this case?
So you did already know about this?
Indeed, Mr. Hens tried to appeal Anna's verdict once before. Back in Brunswick, while I still held my position there.
Oh.
Didn't get the chance to work on it, unfortunately, but I did keep a close watch.
That's previous
And this
appellation.
appellation was unsuccessful?
Appellation.
Quite. Dismissed before
Appellation?
it even reached the courts, on the basis of the report from her arrest. If I recall correctly, the prosecution decided that the word of a police officer must be trusted.
No, what the fuck? That's why they have to wear body cams now. What the hell? That's so shit.
I think we should take this case.
Miss Katz, I understand your sentiment, but we don't really prove people's innocence here.
But we can prove other people's guilt. The crimes committed against Miss Kazmierek, our victim.
An interesting approach. Very well, color me intrigued. What are your leads?
Two named witnesses. An unnamed witness and Anna's mother. Two named
Mr.
witnesses.
Hens gave me two names, Heidi Grunewald and Emilia Becker. Both of them had previous history with Miss Kazmierek and were present at her arrest.
Their testimonies would make for a good starting point.
Sure.
But there is
Sure.
more, I hope.
Well, of course there is. There's always more. An unnamed
There are a
witness.
few witnesses to Anna Kazmierek's arrest I still need to identify. The policemen themselves, of course, and the victim's boyfriend. Sadly, Mr. Hens couldn't remember his name.
It should easily come up in the investigation. Same case for the officers. But there is more, I hope.
Yeah, of course there is. There's always more. Her mom.
Yes, the victim's mother, Teresa Kazmierek. She's now married to Mr. Hens. She wants to testify, but it's made difficult by her health. They'll be in touch as soon as she's able to come. She wants to set the record
Health.
straight about a false
Health.
opinion or testimony she was forced to give.
I have health.
And more
We have.
importantly, she believes she can prove Anna committed no crime in the first place.
Oh, sure.
Oh. That would make the case quite a bit easier. Almost realistic.
Then there's the documents, of course, from the arrest and the trial. The denunciation itself, if we're lucky.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah.
Very well. I don't think I have any questions. I agree it's a good case for us. For you, more specifically. The investigation is yours, Miss Katz.
Dude, Bauer, I'm
The case
on
of
it, my
Anna
guy.
Kazmierek versus, well, who? To start, there are three things I believe would serve you well to explore.
Anna Kazmierek versus
First,
the guy.
the inciting incident. Why did the police come? How did they know about Anna and her potential
I need to
crime?
adjust my microphone. Oh, this will be so much easier when
And
I
the
finally
most
have that
obvious
mic on. That's
greeting.
gonna make recording stuff so much
Did Anna
easier.
confess of her own will, or was she coerced?
She was, yeah.
And last, but quite interesting, if the police were there to arrest her for theft, why was she tried for looting and treason instead?
Yeah, good question.
Understood. Thank you, Mr. Bauer.
The pleasure's all mine, as per usual.
Everyone can
And I
lie.
believe
Remember
you put
that.
your
Like
work
from
in
last
that
time, I was way too bedazzled by the guy saying,
I
catch
should
them.
start with the files. If
But
the case
there's
was
no one who
investigated
takes my
before,
side.
there
Everyone
should
can
be
have
something
guilt,
in the
so,
archive.
let's find this out.
And the law that Mr. Hens mentioned, I should ask Paula to find the exact reference.
Okay,
Oh, be careful when you go downstairs.
why?
Someone just broke the window. Again.
Oh,
How
Paula,
did
by
it
the way.
go?
We have a new case. I need you to start digging up files immediately.
This game has a lot of
Right,
reading, as
goes
we all know.
without
But I can read, luckily.
We
and
know
I do
of 5
read stuff
witnesses who
occasionally.
were present at the time of the crime, but we only have 2 names.
Oh, do I have? Yeah, I do have
And
Dexter
we have the
Volume on.
victim's mother willing to testify, once her health allows it, whenever that would be.
The folk pest law.
I need you to find me the decree about the folk pest law. It would seem it was used in Anna's case to justify her verdict.
Reich Law Gazette 168. This one I know by memory.
Holy shit.
I'll have a copy for you by tomorrow.
Oh, perfect. So I need Heidi Grunewald.
Grunewald, a friend and co-worker of Anna. She's the reason why Mr. Hens knew of the situation. She should be able to tell us what happened. And she might know the name of another witness, the victim's boyfriend.
Should I invite her?
Yes.
Yes. We need to get
On it.
everyone. Everyone! I mean, if I
The
can't
policeman
send...
who took
Oh, yeah,
Anna.
anyway.
I need to know how many there were, their names and where they are now. Anything you can find.
I'll
Jesus.
do my best.
Jesus, that's a lot of work. You're just offloading that on Paula. Okay.
One of the witnesses that Mr. Hens recognized was the victim's boyfriend.
He was a military type,
Unfortunately,
you know?
he wasn't able to give us his name. I know there isn't much to go on, but can you start looking for him?
I'm pretty
I'll do
sure
my
he's
best.
implicated in some way.
Miss Katz.
That's
Thank
all.
you, Paula.
I just wanted to say thank you. I'm offloading a lot of work on you. And at this time, there's no such thing as Google, so you're doing valuable work. Thank you, Google. I mean, thank you, Paula.
I never thought our office would be the crime scene. Or that I'd get used to it.
Yeah, don't sit there, please. Just don't sit there, okay? He's not there again.
Ah, the corpus delicti, torn straight from the sidewalk. Traitors. Very inventive.
Damn. Didn't even, like, hear that. Anyway, what was it?
What a mess, as always.
Always.
And what's that? Did someone forget their files?
Wer, wann, warum?
Looks like something from Peter's investigation.
What is it?
It's not like him to just leave this lying around.
I think he's got history with this one too, you know?
How long has it been here? Ugh, does anybody ever clean around here?
No, we're all busy. Turn on the heat.
It's really freezing in here, and the heater does not seem to be running. Need to remember to bring an extra sweater as soon as I have any work done here. What a mess.
Thank you for your deep insight, okay? Oh, shit. This has to come into place, right? If a man who commits fornication with another man or allows himself to be abused by him for fornication shall be punished with imprisonment. In the case of participant who was under 21 years of age at the time of the offense, the court may refrain from punishment in particularly minor cases. Okay. The following shall be punished with imprisonment for up to 10 years or in mitigating circumstances with imprisonment for not less than 3 months. Okay. A man who compels another man by force or by threat of present danger to life, limb, to commit fornication with him, or to allow himself to be abused by him for fornication. A man who, abusing dependency established by a relationship of service, employment, or subordination, coerces another man to commit fornication with him or to allow himself to be accused by him for fornication. A man over the age of 21 who seduces a male person under the age of 21 to commit fornication with him or to allow himself to be abused by him for fornication. A man who commits fornication with men on a commercial basis or allows himself to be abused. Huh. Unnatural fornication committed by humans with animals is punishable by imprisonment. Loss of civil rights may also be imposed. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, I guess gay happened and so it's fine that he's dead. That's crazy. Joachim Günther, ärztlicher Leiter. Attempted homicide. Homo. Dachau. Bro, this is the only stuff from Dachau is crazy. So what am I supposed to do now? I forget the keybinds. What are the keybinds? Kazmirek. Case files. Old case. Citizen of Brunswick on November 20th. This is gotta be important. Let's say this is what I use for any of the criminal proceeding stuff, you know? Folkpest, criminal proceeding stuff. I already have background, okay? As always, I can't use this for anything, okay? At least it's there, good to know, okay? Schutzpolizei equals protection police. The State Protection Police, or SHUPO, was the uniformed police in the majority of German cities and major towns. As a division of the Order Police, its members were easily recognizable for that green uniform and colloquially referred to with its color. Huh. Oh no. German police used to be blue back in the day, but then it was changed to green, and that was still the color of the police when I grew up. So, and then they made it blue again nowadays, but still, like, I was mourning the loss of the green police uniform. Now reading this, I do not regret the green police uniforms. I do not mourn for the green police uniforms anymore. Officers of state police were divided into branches, such as patrol, traffic, or barrack police. Depending on the department's location, they could also include water or aviation units. Unit 1930 until 1943, state departments could also include criminal investigation divisions. Before the beginning of the war, potential police trainees were subject to a number of requirements. These included the candidate having completed their military service, having proven Aryan heritage, and being a member of the NSDAP, or the NSDAP. During the war, the barrack police branch of the SHUPO formed the core of the police battalions, which were deployed in occupied territories. Yep, that's SHUPO, baby. Folkpest. Volksstimme from Hannover, 19th October 1940. 15th October 1944. Perfidious Albion. Taking civilian infrastructure as a target. This barbaric act leaves the city in ruins, providing once again the true intent of the invaders. The final destruction of German history and identity. While our sons and brothers bleed the defending banks of the Rhine. While our sons and brothers bleed defending the banks of the Rhine, the cowardly British Air Force launched a dishonorable attack on Brunswick. British Reapers. Das Reich. Oh my god. Fires rage across the ruined districts of Cologne, Duisburg. Fires rage across the ruined districts of Köln, Duisburg and Braunschweig. As the three cities reel from the night of British bombardment, unable to accept their failures on the shores of the Rhine, the Western forces have resolved to the cowardly tactic of attacking civilians, launching an organized series of strike against unsuspecting innocents in their houses. Well, terror bombing, hell of a strategy. Whoever came up with that must have been super evil. And that's nothing a German would do, right? It's not like Germany came up with, like, terror bombing, like the concept of terror bombing before, right? Germany? Oh, man. Braunschweig bombardiert! In the early hours of the day, Brunswick was decimated in a barbaric attack by the British invaders. This heinous act has left the city in ruins, with the vast majority of homes destroyed by the shelling or results of firestorms. Bodies of the murdered civilians line the streets. Widows, orphans lament under the dark sky. Never sure when the Allies will strike next. Oh God. I can't stay in character, guys. Sorry. This one's a bit much. Super. Everything she took. Okay. Yeah, everything she took belonged to her or her mother. How did you learn of this? A few days later, when Heidi Grundmann came to... See, that's what they got accused of, stealing a suitcase, not even looting. Well... They tortured her. That's something to keep on trial. The trial was a sham. No one was allowed to testify. Also something to remind it. It's an important testimony. And that's all so far. Man, doing that German voice really fucked my throat over. I'm like dead. I'm dead, man. I'm dead. That's the case so far. Wait. Wait, I'm sorry, what? C is for case files. Bookmarks. Okay. Anna Kasmirek. Volkpests. Volksgesindel. Yeah, whatever. You know what? There's something that's bothering me, okay? This is the wrong thing, okay? It's like wrong, okay? Orbitron? No. Osaka? No. Where is the computer thing? I think it's up here somewhere. 8-bit, no. This one. And it's also the wrong colors. It's supposed to be like bluish, but not that bluish, a bit darker bluish. And yeah, a little yellowish, because blue and yellow, that's my colors. Now that is more like it. Okay, now that I fixed that again, it's more like what it's supposed to. No, that's still the wrong font. It's wrong. Wrong font. There's gotta be a better font for this. I think condensed. Yeah, that looks right. That looks good. That looks like it's supposed to be like that. Yeah, that looks more like it. Moto likes you. And now that works. Okay, I finally fixed it. I'm so smart. I'm so good. I'm giga big. I'm so big. My head is so large. Oh my god, I'm so good at this. Mwah. Mwah. Magnifique. What am I fucking talking about? Darkest files. Let's do this. I'm gonna hunt some Nazis. Okay. Obi, Schmobi, Dobi. Pick it the okay. Let's get back to action. What am I supposed to do? Notes, please. Give Peter his files back and search the archive. I'm gonna give Peter his stuff back, okay? Christoph?
The door is locked.
Yeah, he's in Hamburg. Conference room. Kitchen. Can I sit? Cool. Oh no. Nuclear weapons in Germany! Murder through slander. The Federal Ministry of the Interior reminds all German citizens to check the requirements for traveling. All citizens need an entry card when entering Belgium, Luxembourg, France, Switzerland, and all other European countries. All other European countries, including Spain, Yugoslavia, and the Eastern Bloc, require a passport. Oh, the European Economic Union, the EEC. That's Fahrtant. Der neue Fahrtant ist da. Ein Auto, das für ganz Deutschland geht. Fahrtant? That kind of sounds like Trabant, but no fucking way they would sell the... Gato. El Gato. Hello, Nox. How you doing? Mwah, how you been? So long. No talk. We must do something together. Now I've got Stalker Heaven. Oh my lord. Everything, every time, all at once. So grand, so great, so machismo. I'm fucking... Dude, das Bild. Dude, this is Bild, by the way. Blattzeitung, don't get me. This is Bild, my guy. I'm reading just the most Zeitung, nicht ever Zeitung. Glorp. Yeah, I'm glorping. It's fucking glorp shit, dude. By the way, glorp. I'm going to glorp all over this, okay? Glorp shit. I need a glorp emote. Glorp. Glorp. I need a glorp emote. I do need a glorp emote. You know what? I'm not the most artist that ever arted, but I will make my own glorp emote. It's on 7TV. I think I installed 7TV. Oh shit, sorry. 7TV. I think I have a thing on 7TV, but I don't. I have 7TV, but I don't know. Wait, do I need to download 7TV? Because I have an account on there, and I even picked out some things. Authorize. But I haven't, like, downloaded or anything. Do I need to like upload and download stuff for 7TV? Because I have it. But I don't know how it works. Well, I'll figure out 7TV by next stream. I promise. I promise. I promise. I'm so confused by everything. Anyway, let's go back to the just a browser extension. I can't. Don't go smart on me.
Does anybody actually cook here?
Oh my god, yeah they do. But they don't clean up after themselves, and this is definitely some instant noodles they tried to make like 4 fucking years ago.
It is too early to make another pot. Right?
Right? Holy shit, der Kaffee war richtig ranzig, Mann. By the way, Nox, are you ready to hear some heavy German accents?
The door is locked.
Oh my god, you missed me going to Fritz Bauer's office and being like, but my god, okay. I see. You know, you almost spelled öko there, and that would be like super illegal. You know, we're not talking politics tonight, you know?
Who do I want to call?
Ghostbusters! Parents, please.
The line is busy.
Oh my
Who do I
god,
wanna
stop
call?
fucking talking! Mr. Bauer. Okay.
He's not picking up.
Oh. Ah, fuck. Okay, well, let's go to Peters. This is a German accent, Ohio.
Yes.
Listen to this German accent. By the way, this game only has English audio track. No German audio track, sadly, because I'd love to play this with a German audio track, but they decided, let's fucking raw dog it. Only German voice actors from fucking, I think, Brandenburg. Yeah, Brandenburg. Only Brandenburg local voice actors, but it's all in English. No German. We just do it English. And as heavy as German accent as you can.
Are these files yours?
What? Yes. Jesus. How? Where did you get them?
We left them in the archive. And where you left them?
Right where you left them.
Archive?
Yes.
Archive. On the desk, to be precise.
Great. Well, did you read them?
No.
No, I didn't.
There was this game the guards at the camp had. They take a prisoner's hat, throw it, and order them to go fetch. And as they ran to pick it up, the guards would shoot them and claim it was an escape attempt. And if they refused to fetch them, they were also shot for disobeying orders. The file you found is a testimony about this. It's an account of one of such murders. The
Yeah.
victim's name was Elisha Kalka, Jewish male, born in 1894 in Krakow.
Damn.
He arrived at Auschwitz in late 40 and was killed in early 41. The witness even gives a date, but I'm not sure about it.
That's horrible.
Yes, well, horrible, of course, but hardly rare. Anyway, thank you for finding it. I
Do you think I can
can't believe I
100%
didn't
this?
even notice it was gone.
I
Opinion?
wanted to hear your opinion about my new case. Or rather,
I still can't stand you,
an
by the
old
way.
case. It's from Brunswick.
Let me stop you right there, Katz. I have no intention of doing your job for you.
I wanted to
And
know
I'm
your
busy.
opinion, my guy.
Ugh, but if you say Brunswick, that's Bauer's old territory. You'll probably find something in the archives.
I'm gonna find something in the archives. Find something in the schmarchives. Mag. Let's look at all of this very descriptive work. Okay, is there any fucking thing? First lady. What the fuck did I just pull out? Emmy Göring? Since Adolf Hitler remained unmarried, Emmy Göring functioned as the First Lady of the German Reich? While she enjoyed a life of luxury at her estate, she is said not only to have known about her husband's plans for mass extermination, but also have supported them. Huh. She was also present herself as an actress far removed from politics. When her Jewish friend of many years was deported to Theresienstadt, she seemed to believe her husband when he claimed that she would be fine there. Huh. Well, if I'll be damned. What the fuck did I just pull out? What's this one?
There's
I mean, that's
nothing left for me
Brunswick.
to do. I should call it a day.
Wait, at least let me fucking read this one. Oh, from Kazmirek. This one's gonna be: I, Anna Kazmirek, of sound mind and body, and full awareness of my legal rights, hereby confess to the crime of looting in the morning of the 16th of October 1944, following the bombing of Brunswick by the despicable British Air Force. I have snuck out and entered the burned out house in which I've lived. I snuck out of the and entered the in which I've lived. I entered the home of my neighbor Emily Becker because I knew where she kept her valuables. Motivated by my base instinct, my bad temper and envy, I found and stole the suitcase. That's something I should note down. And what's this? In the name of the people, in the criminal proceeding against Anna Kazmirek for the act of looting involuntarily evacuated buildings, the special court in Brunswick recognizes as a right the defendant Asma Kazmirek is guilty of all charges and as a folk pest and traitor to the German people. It is therefore sentenced to death by guillotine. I didn't know the Germans did use the guillotine. I mean, fuck. I don't know. Could be something they do. Anyway, the verdict is based on the defendant's own confession, given freely following her recognition by the victim. It had not been challenged in any capacity. Let it be noted that no proof or witness for the defendant were presented, with the defense placing the sentence at our discretion. And considering the damning lack of speakers for the defendant's character, her criminal predisposition as an Untermensch of Slavic descent, my god, and the reprehensible manner in which she had exploited the gravest need of her fellow citizens, the punishment must be death, according to the first degree against public enemies. Even the youth of the accused cannot change this. Damn, this is heavy, but I'm gonna... At least I pulled out, like, by random chance, pulled out something useful. Can I sit down? No, anyway, let me... Old case... Why is this all, like, formatted weird? Okay, add bookmark. That's not that. This is, okay, I'm gonna add bookmarks. I'm gonna say this is a bit, apparently she stole the suitcase. This also seems suspect. But, you know. Wait, is that bookmarked? It is. It is. It is. Okay, that Sigmund Pohl. Sigmund Pohl. This guy. This guy. This guy. It's guys. Now we gotta find guys. 5 is for the guys we find, okay? And I mean, you know me. I like finding guys. A lot of guys. Ohio. Oh, shit. I forgot. I need to press this button and then tab out. I'm so sorry. And what can I say? It's my Slavic character. I am of too much Slavic character. And clearly an Untermensch. Is there anything I could do? Call it a day and go home? Well, Paula, I did fucking 2 things today and then
Miss
left
Katz.
it.
Thank you, Paula.
Cheers. Bye. Anyway. Nox, you're gonna hear some cursed ass, really cursed fucking... Oh, whatever, man. Hey, new window. That the pane of glass just stayed intact is funny as fuck. After the bombing. Okay, cool. May 8th. May the 8th be with you. Okay. Can I hang my coat or something? Peters. Okay. I'd hate working in the archive. I hate it so
but
much.
I assure you, Mr. Volmut has your best in your post box. But these people are all.
What?
Yes, I understand. I will tell Mr. Volmut.
Oh my god, who is on the phone? Chink. Oh my god, if the music wasn't such a banger. Okay, that didn't
Is
sound good.
everything all right, Paula?
Yes, Miss Katz. Everything's
You don't sound so good.
everything's not fine. That was a horrible call.
What was that all are you
I
alright?
heard. Are you all right, Paula?
I'm fine, I think. Just a bit rattled.
Rattled!
One of
Ooh!
Mr. Volmut's witnesses.
Ugh.
She wants out.
No. Will it hurt the case?
How important was this witness for Christoph's case?
It's going to be tough. He spent weeks prepping her. I won't be surprised if I find him sleeping in the office for the next couple of days.
Why?
Did she tell you why she wants out?
Same as always. Threats against her and her family. They even sent her photographs of her children. Monsters.
Yeah, fuck these people, not gonna lie. Some people are just like
Does
dickheads.
this happen often?
It feels like every other week. Most of the time we can convince them to stay on, but it is getting harder.
No, well, I guess that's
Don't
all
let this
for now.
grind you down, Paula.
I won't. Can't give them the satisfaction.
Don't worry, in a few years... Well... In like... 13 years, the opinion polls have shifted and your work would be easier, but like, it's too far in the past by then. So, you know.
Miss Katz, good morning.
Good morning to you too, Mrs. Paula. How are
How
you?
are you doing, Paula?
How was your yesterday? Did you get to see the
Exhausted?
movie with your husband?
That phone call before, it wasn't how I wanted to start the day, you know?
Understandable.
Have
Today's
you heard back
witness?
from our witness?
Miss Grunewald should be here soon.
Oh my, oh my. Okay, well. Christoph?
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I
About
have some
someone.
questions about somebody.
Who would that be?
Your witness, what the fuck happened? You!
You, to be quite frank.
Then the answers might be quite boring. There just isn't that much to say. The name's Christoph. Again, I'm a public prosecutor, as you might have guessed. Though I'm more of a pre-trial one. Interviews, research, documents, not court. I never
Okay.
did well with trials themselves.
Why am I doing
You
this again?
didn't study in Frankfurt, right?
Hamburg, mostly. A few years in
Hey.
Berlin first, but on the wrong side. Doesn't count here.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
So you're from...
The East, yes. Don't hold it
Nice.
against me. Hardly my choice. And I've never been much of a comrade anyway. Too
Oh,
many
don't-
books.
don't
not
cut
enough
yourself
work or
down.
spirit.
Don't cut yourself down, okay? How do you
I'm
get
sorry
here?
for asking, but how did you end up here then?
I crossed before 52. It was easier then. No fences, no restricted zones. You just had to worry about the patrols.
Patrols. Damn, that... Fucking Christoph's got some heavy accent.
I
Listen
have
to
a
this.
different question.
What about your witness?
I have some questions about somebody.
Who would that be?
Who would that be? Mr. Bauer?
What can you tell me about Mr. Bauer?
He's the reason we are all here. You don't see many people in the system interested in these cases.
Unfortunately.
He's,
Yeah.
I'd say, inspiring in his own way, at least through its work. But himself, he is demanding, isolating, devilishly intelligent, but in a
Devilishly.
way which leaves you feeling judged. At least that's how it leaves me.
Our legal assistant, Paula.
Working with her.
What can you tell me about working with her?
You can rely on her.
She's
you need
good.
any files, if they still exist, she will be able to get them. And she takes the initiative. She'll start searching for them even before you realize you might need them. Which again? It might have something to do with how she reads through everything she can get her hands on.
Oh yeah, and another question,
I
that's
think
all.
that's all for now.
Don't be a stranger.
He says that so weirdly, but like, I can't imagine that, like, but he's like East German, so like, he's cool, right?
The door is locked.
Grumble, grumble. Oh,
I
baby.
think I saw a mouse down in the archive. Interested?
No, you just
Please
want
tell
to...
me you're joking.
No, she just wants to sit here and look interesting, okay?
Oh, hello, Marlene.
Aww. Pet the cat.
Oh, I'm glad you are so cooperative.
You deserve that. Okay. Thank you for your time. Peters, what do you got for me?
Peters?
Oh,
he-
hello, Katz. I
Oh
didn't
my
see you
God.
there.
Oh my
Sorry.
god, he's practicing pantomime, my guy. Holy shit. Are you
Are
alright?
you quite alright, Peters?
Peters.
Me? Well,
We got in
do you
the
remember
Peters.
our old lecturer in property law? Small guy, reddish cheeks, bad haircut.
Says the drip god over here. Thank you, mother.
Are
Good
you
old
getting
time.
nostalgic, Peters? You can't miss school that much, can you?
Yes, Katz, I miss homework and eating brown slop in the canteen. Very funny. I'm serious. The man who taught us property law. Do you remember him?
Yeah, sure. What's with him? Yeah?
I think so. Hirschbach, wasn't it? Yes. Wasn't he the one with that disgusting sandwich? He'd always bring it to class.
And snack while we read out the case studies.
God, I still remember the stench. What was in that thing?
That's him. Good old Hirschbach.
Yeah. Go on.
I found his file.
Shenma. Here.
Oh,
That was my reaction as well. The Nazi file of good old Hirschbach.
I can't believe it. I knew it. Okay, you know what? I can't believe it. What?
really? Hirschbach?
Yes, really. Friendly, jovial, Nazi Hirschbach. Did you know he
Goddamn.
invited me for Easter once? Lovely family.
Are you sure it's
Are
really
you
him?
absolutely sure?
I double and triple checked everything. We were taught by a Nazi.
Damn. What's in the file?
What did you find in the file?
Nothing good, I'm afraid.
Holy shit.
Kirschbach worked as a prosecutor. He was seizing property from Jewish citizens. For starters. Then it got worse. He sent people away cuts.
I think I need a minute, Peters.
Understand. Take your time.
Holy shimoly, that's... Oh my god! Oh, dude! The fucking 50s in Germany, man! Oh, you know that... That... Woo! I mean... Woo! I mean, just like... Oh! Oh well. Time to do my work, I guess. First witness will arrive soon. Found out the names of the officers who arrested Anna Kazmirek. Otto Wagner and Klaus Nowak. I might know someone who could tell us more about them. Reached out. Huh.
An evidence form?
Arrest.
Might be something worth looking into.
Yeah, that might actually prove quite useful. Actually, that. Anna Kazmirek. Officers were dispatched following the anonymous call from the 20th of October at 10:25, which reported the suspect as a thief. The caller alleged that Anna Kazmirek was in possession of a stolen suitcase. At the temporary lodging the suspect was staying at the time, the officers identified 4 people. Wolfgang Kirchmann, okay, might be the boyfriend, Heidi Grunewald, Emily Becker, and the suspect herself, Anna Kazmirek. So, Wolfgang Kirchmann, okay. Due to the facts revealed in the interviews, the charges against Anna Kazmirek, I mean, that's a person, right? One of the guy's names. Okay. Due to the facts revealed in the interviews, the charges against Anna Kazmirek had to be elevated to those of treason against the nation. A suitcase was recovered from the suspect's room. That form looks important. Anna Kazmirek has been admitted to temporary holding cell to await trial. The following delivery of the suspect, Junior Watchmaster, required administration of first aid. What? What's this all about? Well, I mean, that's something at least. Aww. Look at her. Julius Haas, General Prosecutor. Following Mr. Roth's in-depth investigation into the background of Anna Kazmirek, the following has been established in regards to the nature of the character of the condemned. The person of Anna Kazmirek is a weak-willed, impulsive, frivolous girl whom even the present time of need does not seem to have brought about a stronger sense of responsibility. Bro, that's harsh. And you know what? No, actually 3. 3 is going to be the character of her. Like, what was she as a person? People said she lacked character. What does that mean specifically? She's described as lazy, precocious, I don't know that one, and self-centered since childhood. How would you know that? She's been associated with criminals, individuals of low character. I mean, that's kind of true. Those descriptions have even been supported by her own mother, who described her as naughty and irresponsible, and then she was killed. Why do we have the photos? Oh yeah, no, she was fucking beaten. No, wait. What did I make 2 again? I love reading laws. Decrees against folk pests. The Ministerial Council for the Defense of the Reich decrees with the force of law plunder in evacuated areas. Who plunders in evacuated areas or involuntarily evacuated buildings or rooms will be punished with death. Yeah, that's what happened. Crimes during air raids. No. This one is that one. This one is this one. Who commits a crime against the body, life, or property of a person affected by ongoing air raids will be punished with permanent with penitentiary up to life imprisonment, and especially grievous cases with death. But it wasn't an especially grievous case. I think 2 is fine. This is about like the guilt stuff, right? Who commits arson or other crimes, endangering the community and thereby damages the ability of the German people to engage in national defense. Okay. Use of conditions of war as grounds to increase criminal penalties. Anyone who commits a crime under the special circumstances induced by the conditions of war will be punished, overstepping the normal legal penalties with the penalties of up to 15 years with life imprisonment or with the death penalty in accordance with the requirements of sound popular judgment or the need to especially repudiate the criminal act. Okay. Well, I guess that's that. Senior Watchmaster and Junior Watchmaster. They had to like, dude, think of how many names they had to like come up with this. Oh my god. Helwig Gunther, Barge Dirk, Adolf Böttiger. Ah, lol. Well, Lorenz Otto, Lippert Eberhard. Frankfurter Stimme, East German Armed Group marched through Berlin. Berlin SED combat units and armored vehicles moved through East Berlin claiming liquidate counter-revolutionary elements. The armed workers militia. Western. Oh, the uprising. Yeah. NATO wargame Black Lion stimulates. Bonn NATO headquarters initiated its largest staff exercise, Black Lion, simulating a Soviet nuclear attack on West Germany. The scenario envisions devastating strikes on Frankfurt, Hamburg, and Cologne, followed by massive Soviet tank advances. NATO forces respond with atomic weapons, resulting in over 100 nuclear detonations across Central Europe. General Norstad emphasizes that Europe's defense now relies heavily on nuclear deterrence. Understandable. Kazmirek, case file. We got some oh god.
An evidence form? Might be something worth looking into.
I had that voice line. Yeah?
Heidi Grunewald is waiting for you in the conference room.
Let me mull
I
over
have
something
a
real
distinct
quick.
feeling that she doesn't like us very much.
Us?
Us? As in...
Lawyers, the state, the police.
Maybe, yeah.
sounds like trouble. Thank you, Paula.
Man, you're the best, Paula. Well, I mean... Folk peasant traitor to the German people. Oh no. Okay, 2. Okay, you know what? 2 is of the Okay, 2, I'm gonna make 2 the torture, okay? 2 is torture. This should not be marked as a 2 then. This should be marked as a 1 along with this. This is both 1. This is 2. Heidi Grunewald. The police had come to the shelter. Force a confession out of her. Yeah. This is what they tried to do. The 2 is the torture. 1 is the 5 is people. 3 is her character. 2. 1 is guilt. Like, what is she guilty of? 2 is torture. 3 is her character. I don't have 4 yet. Case file. Old case. Where is... Recognition by the victim. I think this is also kind of weird. This. I just put a bookmark on this. I'm gonna put this as a 1, which is like what she is guilty of, having stolen the suitcase. Suspects. Okay. Novak, Klaus und Otto Wagner. Klaus Novak. No, Kovac! Well, I mean, that's that.
Who do I want to call?
Parents.
The line is busy.
They don't want to talk to... Oh, right, because they're in New York. But they're in New York, why is the line busy? Wouldn't it make more sense if the line was, like, like no one picked up? Damn, those auto door closers. Notes. Thing important. Hans Naumann. Ludmilla Naumann. Jan Naumann. Herbert Schwarz. Alfred Kiewitz. Oh, that's from last time. And now it starts. Anna Kasmirek. Walter Hens. Teresa Hens. Oh, Teresa Kasmirek. Paula Fischer. Georg Katz. Okay. Frieda Katz. Fritz Bauer. Hero. Fucking Hero. Okay. Christoph Wohlmuth und Simon PDS. Okay, anyways. Conference room.
Mrs. Grunewald, good morning. Thank you for coming on such a short notice.
As if I had the choice.
I mean, you had. It's a voluntary.
Mrs. Grunewald, your collaboration is entirely voluntary.
Right. Because I could just make your job easier and let you screw Anna over again.
No, no,
That's
no,
going
no,
to
no,
happen.
no. I want to help her. About Anna, please.
I wanted to talk to you about Anna Kasmirek. I believe you are acquainted?
Acquainted. Sure. What do you want to know? Other than her being innocent and you people having killed her?
What happened,
Tell me
please?
about Anna's arrest.
Really? Sure you wouldn't rather talk about her heinous crimes? Tell me all about them?
Oh my god, the people who killed her are the exact people we want to fucking get here. I don't know what you're not getting in this thing. My god, you... I'm not gonna say
the
the
morning of
words I want to say right now, but goddamn, you...
a few days
Oh, god, okay.
after the bombing.
After the bombing.
October 20th.
October 20th.
Sure. If you say so.
If you say so.
We were in the emergency shelter. Somehow we all
I'm gonna
sent
get these
to the scene.
bastards.
Call it good luck or bad luck. Your choice.
Is there any additional info? I need additional info. Please, 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 please. No additional so far.
What happened on that day?
We just come back from work with Anna. Graveyard shift at a munitions factory. For the glory of the fatherland. And all that.
Man, she's short. Okay, now we get additional stuff. Okay, first up. What?
What happened to you during the bombing?
To me? Not much. I was working a night shift. At first I didn't even hear the bombs over all the machinery. How in hell did those bastards manage to burn the entire city except for the munition factories is beyond me.
I mean, the munitions factory is what you wanted to hit, right? So, I mean, God, these guys were shit at aiming, huh?
What can you tell me about this shelter?
Pigs took some rich prick's house, robbed it of all valuables, and packed it full of homeless folk. We got 3 small rooms around the kitchen.
Fuck
one
the
for each family.
Oh, God, it's hard not getting political in these things,
What did
man.
a regular day at the shelter look like?
There wasn't anything regular about that time. Not yet. We'd only been there for 3 days? 4? It wasn't that different from our lives before, really. Not for me. We were piss poor anyway. Wake up, pray there's water in the pipes. Go to your shift, return there tired, repeat.
Oh, yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
How were the tasks divided among the people in the shelter?
We were on rotation. Every day different tasks for each of the rooms.
Huh.
Food, cleaning, making sure there's enough water and firewood.
Dude, firewood's insane.
Of course, we'd always get
man.
the most work, as my family was the biggest.
Yeah, sure.
Who lived in the shelter at the time?
Me and mine, the
gozaimasu.
Grunewalds, a total of 7 people at the time. The Kazmireks, Anna and her mother, and unfortunately, the Beckers. 5 of them, and 5 too many.
Damn. Anyways, that's a lot of Oh, what's this?
Tell me about the
Kazmirek?
Kazmireks.
Good people. Both of them. Teresa's practically family now. We took her in after you people killed Anna.
I am trying
Without
to
her
get the
daughter,
people
she
who
was
killed
all
her.
alone. But
I
who
don't know what
cares?
you're not getting here.
Right. You all got your dangerous criminal.
Okay, but the law then and the law now are like fundamentally different. I still don't know what you're not getting here. What? Why isn't this no? Whatever. Oh. The
Tell me
Grunewalds?
about your family.
Interested in the little workers. That's a new one.
I know what
We
they
weren't
say, but
affected by the bombing as bad as many others. Didn't have much to lose to start with.
Aw.
There were a few of us, luckily. So we were able to scrap by.
Aw. Anyway, what about the Beckers? Tell me more.
Tell me about the Beckers.
Butchers. Literally. They owned a family business for generations. A big point of pride for them.
But that thing was
Up
bombed
the
to
bomb
pieces.
fell right on it.
Yeah, so of course. That's it? No more info? Oh, well. I still hear the planes outside. Man, I must be going schizo! What time was it? What time was it? Okay. Bro, I'm in my mind palace right now, okay? I don't think I can even get new additional info quite yet, you know? Oh, no, I can.
How would you describe your relationship with Miss Kazmirek?
Our relationship.
Oh.
Anna wasn't a dyke, if that's what you're getting at.
Oh my
She was
god,
like a
no.
sister to me. A better sister.
Oh, in Beth, I
That I
suppose.
chose.
Aw. That's wholesome. And of course she's not fucking gay. She's not a fag. I get to say it. Shut up. I mean, if anyone, I suppose.
What can you tell me about your family's situation before the bombing?
Nothing exciting.
Bombing.
We were at another temporary place. Smaller than this one, actually. So that was an upgrade. It was more of the same. Surviving day to day. Just with less other people having to do the same. It was a shit time.
Yeah, it was literally World War II. I don't think there's been any
We were in my
more shit
family's
times.
room, trying to get at least some shut-eye. When I heard someone yapping at the phone. It was
Yapping!
Emilia. Emilia Becker.
Wait, she was trying to... Oh, why can't I move? I wanna... Oh well, I mean, I guess I have to know. As additional info. I guess I'll have to
What
listen to
was she
this.
saying?
I didn't catch all of it. Tried to block it out, actually. I just wanted to sleep. I got enough to understand. The cunt was talking to the police, ratting on some terrible robbery. How could I have known it was about Anna?
Oh, that Becker fucker. Oh, I'm gonna...
Did you salvage anything from your old home?
Everybody did. The morning after the bombing, we went there with my brothers. Took a few bags.
Like with the...
Couldn't fit even half of them. There wasn't much to find.
At least I now know who to prosecute, I presume. Any additional info? I need to know more. Need to know more info.
Next thing I know, I'm woken up by someone's banging against the door.
Who was it?
Greeners! 2 of the bastards. Diligently responding to a bullcrap call. And what a pair they made. A tall twig of an idiot and a 4-eyed geezer with the dumbest mustache. You could
Such
smell
a
the
German
alcohol
accent.
on that one from across the room.
Well then.
Could you
Geezer.
please describe them for
A
me?
true typical geezer.
That was my first and main impression. He was somewhat round. Not
I
yet
know some
fat, but
somewhat round people.
close to it.
Shout out to my
He had the
somewhat
most
round
ridiculous
folks.
facial hair, glasses, and he had this smile, this friendly smile, constantly. Ugh, it was unnerving.
Psycho. I'm saying how it is. Bro's a psycho. I know you can call me like ableist or whatever, but like, come on,
was way too
psychosis is
tall,
not good. So,
Despite the constant hunch, it felt like he was trying
Oh,
to
I know
take
people
up
like
as
that
little
too.
space as he could. Had the most punchable face I've seen in my life.
yeah, I know people
Like a
like
snooty
that.
baby that may start bawling at any moment. And he was clumsy. First he hit his head on the way in. Then he just kept
Well.
dropping his notebook as they interviewed Anna.
Well, what do they say,
Did
huh?
they say why they were there?
Sure. They were investigating a most serious crime and wanted to talk to Anna. Alone. Bastards invited themselves in before I could even say a word. And that would be when, using this mess as a distraction, Emilia planted the bloody thing.
You saw it, or what?
I'll need you to explain what you mean.
Oh, sure. The suitcase she accused Anna of stealing. The one she needed the pigs to find. She put it in Anna's room herself. Had to back her lie somehow, didn't she?
Oh my god, that's reprehensible. My god.
And who are Greeners?
You don't know?
Schupo, obviously. Green uniform.
I know it.
Overcompensating hat. Gun and nightstick in case they don't like your face. I suppose you people didn't call them that.
I was a fucking wee ass baby and now I'm trying to imprison these fuckers, so why do you keep accusing me like I'm part of this? Jesus, I'm on your side if anything. Man! This woman is infuriating, but you know, whatever.
It was clear. They didn't want me present for their questioning. Fuckers had the nerve to pretend it was about Anna's privacy. I've expected they'd force me out right then and there.
Oh, sure. Why didn't you leave then?
And did they make you leave?
No. Somehow Anna managed to convince them it was fine. That she didn't mind me there.
Well then, what did they talk about?
What did they want to know?
They asked about the suitcase. You know, the same one Emilia was planting in Anna's room right there and then. Did I mention that already?
Yes, you did, Mrs. Grunewald.
I know I did. I'm not an idiot. Just make sure it's easy to hear on that tape of yours.
Sure.
The idiots were convinced Anna stole it. And no matter the truth, they wanted her to admit it.
Fine, I did it. And she agreed?
What did Anna tell them?
To go fuck themselves. No. That's what she should have told them.
But she said,
But
oh, I
she
did
just
steal
denied
it.
it. What a load of crap. All they had was Emilia's made-up story. And here they were, swinging their shriveled... That's what
Go
they
on,
told
no, tell him.
They didn't like it one bit.
Ah, this is captivating. It's not like the most fun to watch on stream, I presume, but this story has got me like, oh, I want to. This story wants to make me punch people. My God.
Next thing I know, Glasses pushes me out into the kitchen. Tells me to show him Anna's room. That's where she'd hide the haul.
Well then. What?
Did
Where
you
is it?
enter Anna's room with the officer?
No. I just told him where it was. He wouldn't let me go in. Didn't want me tampering. So I waited outside in the kitchen with Wolf and that rat, Amelia.
Okay. Oh, God, Wolf?
Do you remember what Wolf was doing?
The guy, right?
Patiently. Naive idiot.
Military type, I hear.
He came for money, and it showed. Had no idea what any of this meant.
Man. Came from money, you say? That's an interesting.
Didn't you say Emilia was in Anna's room?
Not anymore. She left her proof and came back before anyone could notice.
Well, you noticed.
She just stood there with that smirk of hers. She was behind it all. We all knew she hated Anna. But this? She was trying to get her killed.
Well, I'm so glad we don't live in fascism right now anymore. Right for now. Because you know that's kind of what happens if the
That you people
law
killed
is
her.
kind of arbitrary.
But I might have mentioned that already.
I
What is there to say?
I'm literally not part of this. Why you?
Kind, funny, witty, and a know-it-all. So stubborn. Could be such a pain in the ass.
Man.
Never knew
Oh
when to
shit.
shut up.
Sorry. Hey, I know those kinds of people. It's me. Any... Oh, Wolf, when you say it was. Okay, now that I've heard his name, I know what his face looked like 14 years ago. Oh, what's this?
Were there any conflicts between the shelter's inhabitants?
There's
There's still
bear
some-
shit in the woods. The Beckers thought themselves better than everybody else. And made no secret.
Oh, I know those
And
people.
everyone knew them for the shit-spewing assholes they were. And we were open about that as well.
Sure,
And
sure,
Mrs.
sure.
Housley in the other section. Always listening at the door. Up in everybody's business. Nosy hack.
Nosy hack is crazy. Anything new maybe about the boyfriend? Come on, there's gotta be some info, some juicy info. Where's the... No, this. Oh. By the way, that reminds me, I should ask you about... Wait. Is it this? Emilia Becker. So it's not Grunewald. Grunewald was her friend. Becker was the woman she staged it with. Like, we have... Oh, look at that.
What
Anna
can you
and
tell me
Emilia.
about the conflict between Miss Kazmarek and Emilia?
What there's to say? Becca was a cunt.
Say it!
She had
I can't
conflicts
say
with
that.
everybody.
I can't say that slur. I
Everybody
can't.
without a dick.
I'm not Australian and
And
I'm not
something
a
about
woman.
Anna seemed to really piss her off from the start. Wolf choosing her was just a cherry on top.
Oh. Okay. Come on, let me... Ah. Oh, well. I need to find all the additional info. I need to be thorough in my investigation. It's investigation.
The pig didn't need much time for his search. Emilia must have left it easy to find. Her eyes lit up as soon as he came out of the room, suitcase in hand.
Wow. She does look villainous in this memory. That's my suitcase!
What did you do?
She told the pig the suitcase was hers.
Damn.
That the day after the bombing, she saw Anna take it from the ruins of her house. And for some reason, she insisted it constituted treason. Can you imagine? Even if Anna was guilty, which she wasn't, how would taking an old stinking suitcase be treason? That's just bullcrap. All of it.
Treason? One moment, I might have something about this.
This one?
If what Emilia said was
Yes.
true,
It wasn't.
then with Anna's crime being looting rather than stealing, the Folkspest law would indeed qualify it as treason.
How many times do I have to say this? Anna didn't do anything.
Yeah, and I believe you. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't going to believe you. My lord, okay.
How did the officer react to all this?
He didn't even pretend to listen to anything Wolf and I said. But anything Emilia said, he ate it up. All of it.
They must have a
Every
relationship.
single word.
I want to see this guy behind bars so bad. For like murder and shit, you know? And the Emilia person too.
What was in the suitcase? Can you describe it?
Beats me. I don't think I've ever seen it before. No idea where Emilia got it. It looked old, used, normal size, normal... It was a suitcase. It just looked like a suitcase.
Was it made of plastic? I can't shut up now.
Mrs. Kronewald, I'm sorry, but I must ask. Is it possible Anna did take that suitcase?
Are you fucking... What? Just because she wasn't born to some gold-shitting lawyers, she's supposed to be a thief?
Okay. No, it's...
She wasn't. She didn't. There's no possibility. No chance. Not premeditated, not by accident.
Okay. Well, at least... Oh, new photos.
What can you tell me about Wolf and Miss Kazmirek's relationship?
It's been going on for a few years already. They seem serious about it.
Oh, look at those little
As serious
lovebirds.
as you can be when you're 19.
19!
To be honest, I was never fully sold on Wolf being the right guy. But he did make Anna happy, so...
And what about the pub?
How did Miss Kazmirek come to know Mr. Hens?
She used to work for him. We both did before the factory draft.
Yeah.
It was all legal, just pub work. Walter's a good man. Took us under his wing.
Aww.
We knew we could rely on him.
They say like, okay, unironically, this Grunewald person sounds kinda based. But like, she must know lawyers are on her side if the police does some bullshit.
Was Anna's father somewhere around?
Not for a long time. He died when Anna was 4.
Aww.
Came west with Aunt Tessie, only to leave her alone with a 4-year-old.
Oh.
Don't really remember him myself. Just a photo of the 3 of them together.
Oh, that's kinda tragic. Man.
You said the Kazmireks were from somewhere east?
Aunt Tessie was born in East Prussia. Some
Yes.
small village in
I
the
know
middle
those
of
people.
nowhere. That's Poland now. Majuria or something.
That everyone
She's quite
knows
happy
what
about
region
it.
in Poland.
Not that she'll admit it. always had a soft spot for anything Polish.
Wait. Oh, I can't say. I don't want to dox myself, but okay.
What did the Kazmirex have with them?
There wasn't much. Let me think. Some salvaged clothes, fabrics, a few photos, documents, oh right, the cross. A big old thing. Iron. It was on
Iron?
Tessie's, back from the east.
Iron. Okay,
And the
cool.
weird Madonna painting.
Madonna. Oh,
Ugh,
okay.
she used to give me the creeps.
Huh. Well.
Tell me about Teresa Kazmirek.
Aunt Tessie.
Teresa Kazmirek.
Poor woman. Poor Anna. Alone with her on her head. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, I love the woman. But she can be an enormous pain in the ass.
This is the most German accent
her
I've ever
fault.
heard, like ever.
Mostly. She just needs so much help and constant attention. She's been sick non-stop ever since.
That's
Since
Poland
I can
now.
remember, actually.
Huh. Well, that's fun. Okay, any additional info? Help you screw over Anna even more? I gotta set the record straight. Okay, you know, I do think, I'm gonna say this right now, I think this Grunewald person, I like her, but she probably lied when she said she saw the woman plant the thing. No fucking way it was that obvious, right? Couldn't have been. There's still more additional info. I need to keep my eyes peeled even more. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I need to increase the investigation rank to the furthest it can go.
At that point, I knew we needed help. I knew a man. I thought he might be able to help. And
Yeah?
Wolf had his uncle, so between the two of us,
This man you went to get help from.
Oh, I mean, it can't be this. This is about the torture. Witness Walter Hens. Wolfgang Kirchmann, Emily Becker. Due to the facts revealed in the interviews, the charges against Anna Kazmirek were elevated. Not. That wouldn't make sense. Oh my god, did Wolf beat him up? Wolf, you son of a bitch! Hell yeah! Anyway, I think it's Hens, right?
Would it happen to be Walter Hens?
How do you... You've talked with him already.
No, he came to me actually.
He brought us this case.
I suppose that makes sense. Yes, it was him. Not that he could help in the end. So,
Sadly, no.
I had Hans. And Wolf had his uncle, so between the two of us, I figured...
You figured what?
Please,
happened?
continue.
I told Wolf to stall the fuckers. Keep them there. Myself, I went to get my man. I didn't even get down the stairs before it started.
What started?
Before what started?
Is it really that hard to guess? Anna's testimony. They tortured her, went in hard judging on the screams. It was...
In the fucking apartment? What? That's crazy. They... Like, I know they were kind of desperate in 44, but still, like, at least bring her to some isolated room before you beat the shit out of her. Come on! With everyone just there? Any witnesses?
Is there anybody else who could have seen it?
I wasn't in the right space to check for that. Though, actually, I think I ran into one of my neighbors. Hausler. Old
Hausler?
lady from across the hall.
I don't think she's still alive, is she?
Yes. She even asked me, who are they taking? She was in another section on our floor. Such a nosy hack. Unbelievably good hearing for her age.
Oh my.
She kept constant watch on everything that was happening.
I mean, if she's still alive, she'd be great checking out, huh? Oh, that's terrible.
And you just left?
Yes. Yes, I did. It was the only way I might still help.
Okay, there's still some additional info here. I know it. There has to be. Did I miss something? No, 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 no. Not here. In this one. It can't be. It cannot. I'm missing something. I am. I know I am. Okay, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Something in this room. Aha!
What can you tell me about Emilia?
She was a few
5
years
more
older.
things?
I bet you'd guess it, with how much of a brat she was.
Brat girl
Always little
summer.
Miss Goody Two-Shoes. Always the innocent. The poor, poor victim.
Oh, I know these kind of people.
In reality, she was a jealous, hateful bitch. A snitch. A liar and a snitch.
Yeah, no, this seems like, yeah, that seems like something she'd be. I believe you. Oh my god, who is lying? I know someone has
How
lied
did
to me
Boris and
already.
Emilia get along?
I know this
Too well.
game.
They actually used to be friends. If you'd believe that. Not that he'll admit it now. It was before he and Anna Becker never quite forgave him that choice. The jealous cunt.
Well, well. Still some stuff more things, more stuff. The suitcase? No. Come on, there's gotta be more, right? I need to increase my investigation rank. I need a top rank investigation. There's more here. I smell it. There has to be. Come on. Anything I've overlooked? Oh yeah, there is.
Wolf's
Uncle?
uncle? Why was that relevant?
It's not something he'd appreciate me talking about. Then again, he was happy to benefit from it.
What? What? From
His
what?
uncle was in the Gestapo. Didn't have too shabby of a position. After all, he did pull his nephew from the front. I don't remember his name, but there couldn't have been that many Kirchmanns up the chain, right?
Yeah, that. Mr. Kirchmann's uncle, huh? Aha! No, okay. Well, if there is anything I can still see. Nothing? Okay, where did they place Come on. Anything. Come on. You know there's gotta be something. There's gotta be, right? 3 more things I need. Right? 3 or 4. I'm going insane here. This is insane. I'm insane. Ah! What? Okay, no family phone. I don't know fucking who that is, but you know, whatever. Any stuff? Any things? The table doesn't hold any more infos. What am I missing? What am I missing? Outside? No. Where is it? I need the infos. I want my top tier investigation. How will I ever 100% this? Oh, this is fucking mean. Come on, what am I missing? I know I'm missing something. I'm not ready. The house planned. What is all about? What's this all about? Please, please, I need more infos. Is it the Côte de Hanger? Côte d'Ivoire? Die Wochenschau, come on. Die Kaffeetasse. Please, tell me, what is it? Oh, there's 3 rooms in here that host 9 people. And no one can tell me anything about the murder more, please? Come on. Ah. No, it doesn't seem like there's anything left here. Wait, is there not a investigation mode where I can like highlight things? Wait, tutorials. Memories. No, there's no... Nothing? No, nothing? Oh, on the floor? Anything? Oh, in there? I saw blue glitching. There's more!
Did Miss Kazmarek have any previous encounters
Two
with the
more.
police?
Two
Any
more. I need
criminal
two more.
history?
No,
You sound awful sure.
I am. Anna didn't do none of that.
So she did some of that. Double negative is usually a positive. I did glean something. Okay, there must be more in here then. Must have missed some. Oh, what's this?
Did you see it?
I didn't see it. No. But I certainly heard it. And I saw the aftermath. They left the room trashed. It doesn't take a degree to understand what happened.
Oh, well, yeah.
You're saying both of the officers beat her?
Yes, probably.
Ooh,
don't
top
know.
tier investigation.
Can't imagine a greener refusing the chance to rail on an unarmed girl.
True. I mean, we're talking about the police of the Nazis. Like that's kind of shitty squared, right? Oh god, I'm doing it again. Anyway, we
did
got our
find Walter.
top tier
Not
investigation.
that it mattered. By the time we came back, Anna was already gone. There. That's what
Do you work in the bar or something,
what
Mrs.?
really happened. Not that you care.
I do care actually.
But I do care, Mrs. Grunewald.
Sure. I guess we'll see about that, right? I won't hold my breath.
You do realize this hostility won't help anyone? My intention is to bring the people who wronged Miss Kazmarek to justice. I am not
Yeah.
her enemy.
Then prove me wrong.
Anything else?
Is there anything else you'd like to mention? Anything else you saw?
No. By the time I got back, it was all over. They took her, and Emilia hid away in her room, scared of facing us after what she'd done.
Yeah, thank you very much. Look up the Naumann case if you don't trust me, but I'm gonna
Thank you
find
for
him.
your time, Mrs. Grunewald.
I fucked that up a bit, but you know, I found him. Well, now that that's taken care of, I'm gonna do something really important. Sit down and pet the cat.
Oh,
Pet the
hello,
cat.
Marlene.
Hello, Marlene. Talk to you.
Meow.
Meow. Important discussion. Peters, let me know you real quick. Back.
Yes.
Yeah?
Later,
No.
Peters.
Oh, that was hilarious. Kaffee selten. Fotografie Schulz. Restaurant. Oh. What, can you buy shashlik there? What's in the new? Family in danger! A new outrageous proposition is supposed to be discussed in Parliament, the so-called Equality Act, masquerading as an effort to uplift women. The bill is clear and disgraceful attempt to unravel the most crucial building block of our society, our families themselves. What are its real aims? To prevent a father and husband from caring and providing and protecting those he holds dearest. Oh my god. Is that Einstein and Adenauer? After Konrad Adenauer called for the nuclear arming of the German troops, Nobel laureate Albert Schweitzer speaks out about the dangers of atomic rays, calling for an end of all nuclear tests. Those bastards have no idea what they're talking about. Simons. Oh, no, that's Siemens. Macht dein Leben einfacher. Mit Simons neuesten Haushaltsgeräten. That's crazy. Simons neueste Haushaltsgeräte. The new armed forces of Germany. 10,000 conscripts of the Bundeswehr entered the barracks for the first time. Oberhausen holds the first mass vaccinations against polio. Woo! The Schluckimpfung. The swallow vaccination. I'd like to take the swallow vaccination sometimes too, if you know what I mean. A new German general of NATO. General Hans Spiedel has become the commander-in-chief of the NATO land forces in Middle Europe. Frankensteins Rückkehr. Yeah, it's a slop sequel to a slop movie. Cool. Slop. Slop existed back in the day too, I suppose. Coffee? No. It's always too early for another. Oh, cactus. Oh well, cacti.
No, I'm good.
Okay, good. I'm dad. I don't know why I like doing dad jokes so much. Look at that sprite move. It's such a good sprite. All the sprite work has been done pretty well, I think. In general, I mean, you know?
We have a name for the victim's boyfriend, Wolf Kirchmann.
Wolfgang.
Wolf Kirchmann.
Yes. He was very easy to find once I got the name.
Yeah.
He's still in the military, as it turns out. A Hauptmann. Seems to be involved with the rearmament effort. Oh, and I have some good news.
Yes? Good.
What's the good news?
Mrs. Kasmirek, no, Mrs. Hens, agreed to a date for her testimony.
Oh.
Tentative for now, but I hear she's been feeling better.
That's
I
perfect.
put her on the calendar. We should have enough time to interview one more witness before her.
Good, thank you.
Did
Did you manage to contact him?
I've tried to reach out, but, well, the military is at best less than helpful.
Yeah.
The message I got was politely worded, of course, but it comes down to us not being an important matter. I'm sorry, it'll take a bit longer to get him.
Yeah, but I think... Need
I need
documents.
some additional documents.
Anything specific?
The report
Evidence
from
form.
Anna's arrest mentioned an evidence form, but...
It wasn't included.
Exactly.
I'll start looking.
Thank you. You are...
There's a chance one of the neighbors could know something about what happened. I was given one surname, Hausle. Could you look if we can contact her?
There's not much to go on, but I can try. This shelter
Sure.
probably has some sort of list.
I need you to find out if there was any man named Kirchmann with a high position in the SS. He might have been contacted by one of our
In
witnesses
the
about
Gestapo,
Anna's
not the
situation.
SS.
A relative of our Mr. Kirchmann? I'll make sure to check it.
Another thing. About the note you left me today. You think you have someone who would know our police officers?
Yes, potentially. My husband, his whole family, really, are police officers.
Oh, yo.
Him, his father, brother, uncle, grandfather. It's a tradition he's very proud of.
Well,
Don't get me started.
I won't.
Thank you. Anyway, his brother actually lives and works in Brunswick. Brunswick,
Yeah.
police officer. I figured I'd give it a shot and I wrote him a letter.
And... Okay.
I need you to invite the next witness.
Who should I reach out to?
Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot. Wolf Kirchmann. I wanna.
The victim's boyfriend, Wolf Kirchmann.
I tried to reach out to him, but
Oh yeah,
unsuccessfully.
yeah. No, of course.
He seems to be very busy with something to do with the rearmament.
I hate military
I'll need
types,
some
man.
more time for him, but I can get any of the other witnesses.
Okay, then let's get. What's the case file? Oh, transcripts. New transcript. Ooh, new transcript just dropped. Whoa. Suspects. Novak. I mean, Klaus Novak would be the one who would get the most, like, I think the heaviest. I think these three people potentially have some, like, these people have something to hide. They got dirt. So I think Otto might be the one with the least amount of dirt.
Time to hear from the officers. Let's invite Otto Wagner.
On it. Anything else?
There's
there's not
nothing
gonna-
left for me to do. I should call it a day.
Damn, that was fast, huh?
Miss Katz.
Thank you, Paula.
Paula. Thank you. Your work really keeps the station going. Oh my god. I should stop fucking spewing hatred towards police officers. There's surely some nice ones out there. You know what they say? There's, like, in Germany we say, Polizei, dein Freund und Helfer. So, the police, your friend and help. Oh my god, the iron bars is funny. Anyways, but yeah, I should stop being so mean to police officers. I just, like, there's nice, I know nice police officers out there, okay? There's some very nice police officers. Okay? I happen to know a lot of useless ones too, okay? And at least we're not talking about, like, American police here, okay? There can be nice people in... Okay, let me word this differently. There can be nice people in every sort and of walk of life. Loads of nice people, like, everywhere. It's just that, you know... Oh my god. Okay, you know what? No, I'm talking myself into a hole here, okay? There's nice people everywhere. And let's stop the police bashing, okay?
Paula's not at her desk. She
Oh, that's not
didn't
a good
say
sign.
that she wouldn't be in today. Maybe she's just on an errand.
Well, it could be an issue, you know? Anyway, let's greet the real
Oh,
MVP
hello,
here.
Marlene.
Marlene! Pet the cat.
Oh, I'm glad you are so cooperative.
Such a good Marlene. Oh, shit, sorry. Okay. Marlene. Stop me if I say anything, like, potentially bad, okay? That could get me, like, cancelled, okay? Why did I decide to play this game? This is so cancel-worthy, man.
There's new files in my inbox. Paula
So-
must have been in earlier. I wonder where she is.
She's probably been, like, kidnapped. Let's call the police. I got an answer regarding officers. My brother-in-law used to work in the Brunswick force, leaving you his letter. Cool. This is evidence form you asked me to retrieve. It contains various information regarding the supposedly stolen suitcase. During the arrest of Anna Kazmirek, the senior watchmaster recovered the following objects. Leather suitcase brown, lining striped blue, condition worn, estimated worth 3 Reichsmark. For 3 Reichsmark. No, honestly, this needs a bookmark. Clothing, women's blouse, white, sorry. Black scarf. The clothing matches the description of 3 reported stolen goods. Estimated worth 2 Reichsmark. 2 Reichsmark? Bro, that's $5! That's about... I was about to say that's about the price of a döner, but it's not. It's less than a döner. School transcript, a grocery list, a postcard, a group photograph. Overall estimated worth 6 Reichsmark. Why? What? This is insane! Ah! Robert Kohlhoff. Oh, that's sad, man. That's sad. Oh well. Add to case file. New documents. Mrs. Hausler! We got a statement from Mrs. Hausler. She was actually more than eager to share her many notes with us. It was honestly rather difficult to get her to stop talking about them. Oh my lord, that's a lot of notes, huh? 11:47. Okay, I need to see the transcript, man. This is no, this is actually just my handwriting. What the hell? This is my hand. The Seidel girl came home drunk, woke me up. Seidel? Grunewald? Becker? Huh. Gave her hell in the morning. Whew. The soldier boy is taking up the phone. Why is he always here? They came for that girl, finally. I never trusted her. Turns out she's a good-for-nothing thief, a looter. The kind officer said there's a difference. Oh my god, showed me the suitcase she took. Offered him a cigarette in return, which he gladly accepted. Said his colleague was a religious non-smoker, constantly bugging him about the health effects. What nonsense. I hope they take that whore next! The Huber dog is barking again. My god! That's the most German person I ever know. That's at 10. That's 2 hours different. 2 hours difference in that. What is this all about? Add a bookmark. Maybe I don't need all those bookmarks, but you know, just that's something I might need. And what's this all about? Rudolph found my mother's rosary. Okay, I need the transcript, man. I can't even read. No, I need to read my own handwriting. Rudolph found my mother's rosary under the bed. What a relief. I bet it was that girl with the curly hair. Oh my god. Must have brought it back. Must have felt guilty. Or you just lost it, bitch. Jesus. The Becker girl is on the phone. She sounds upset. 11 on the 19th. 6:20. The toilet is clogged again. Must have been that Maya kid from upstairs. Saw her sneaking around. Why does she get... Saw her sneaking around. Why does she get to stick around when good people like Ute died in the fires? The Huber dog is barking again. The little soldier boy is back. He's friends with that unreadable woman. Sometimes I hear them through the walls. Disgusting. Aha. Kazmirek. Yeah. It helps having the same handwriting as a fucking elderly woman from the 1940s. Ugh. My god. Who is this Ute person? That's not how paper works. Oh well. Add to case file. There was indeed a Kirchmann with a high rank who was in contact with our Wolfgang. I only managed to retrieve a copy of one of his outgoing letters to Wolfgang Kirchmann, but it seems useful. Okay, yeah, who knows, who knows. Wolfgang Kirchmann, Nussbergstraße, Nussberg. Nussberg. Not. Anyways. 21st October 1944. Would be a waste of time to ask what you were thinking if I find it exceedingly clear that you weren't in fact thinking at all. I find it exceedingly clear that you weren't in fact thinking at all. A plan, if the cruel and childish fantasy conceived is what you would qualify as a plan, then I sincerely hope your current situation remains the peak of your military career. God knows the damage an imbecile in command can do. What did you think would happen there? I asked it. Did you really think yourself her savior, her hero? Oh my god. Contrary to your naive hopes, there is nothing I can do. The girl's case is out of my hands. You picked the exact worst time to pull your stunt. The exact moment we needed to show strength. Don't fool yourself. Innocent or not, she'll be made an example of. There will be no clemency. That is important. She will be made an example of. That's her guilt. Her guilt. 2 is her torture. Damn. Her savior, her hero? Well, the best I can do is remove you as far as possible from this mess, before anybody asks about the witnesses and their potential involvement. I mean, this is character, this is people, you know? Aha, Kirchmann. P.S. The girl will die, and it will be because of you, you know? Know and remember it. There is at least a lesson here. Oh my god. No. This is pretty big. This is pretty important. This is actually pretty important. Where did he go? I have some questions about... This isn't good paper you found. Goddamn. Holy shit. More? It seems my old contracts to the police proved to be rather helpful. See? The police can be helpful if they want to. They can be helpful if they want to. Get the police on the line. Good job. The boys in blue did it again. Good job. I'm so glad you're not wearing green uniforms anymore. Paula! It's been simply too long since we heard from you. Make no mistake, you will have to tell me about this new job of yours. Coming from a policeman is kinda scary, but you know, whatever. As for your questions, I do remember some of it, mostly the chaos. Work was pandemonium for weeks after the bombing. No sooner did the fires die than all of Brunswick decided they needed the police's help. Yes, we did have Klaus Nowak and Otto Wagner working. I still remember. Oh my god, they were. Ah, people, man. Oh, it makes me think. The first retired a few years back, but Wagner still works at the district office. From what I've heard, they are known to be quite the bullies when it came to the confessions. That Kazmirek case, one of them must have beaten up the girl so bad that he injured his wrist. Sure, I'll have to see about that. He injured his wrist, I'm sorry. I checked the albums and found a photo with them. One of them's from the old boys pub. A few days after the bombing? Novak's in the center and Wagner's on the far left, mostly cut off. Kisses, appropriate ones from Ralph. I mean, that's a guy, that's a person. I mean, okay. Ralph Fischer, oh. No, I'm not done. That's the torture. 2 for torture. Ugh. Okay, what I was about to say. You know, it's crazy to me that just like, you know, that people just like doing Nazi jobs in the Nazi administration, like Schupo. They had to be in the Nazi party. This guy was a Nazi, like unambiguously. He's like, yeah, I did that. He's like, oh yeah, I worked here. Oh, so long. Oh, you gotta tell me about your work. Mwah, mwah. Yeah, I'm a totally normal person, and I'm normal working around the society. It's so fucking crazy, man. It's insane to me. Oh my god, that's just, oh god. Anyway, photo. Now those two are guy and guy. Okay, you know what? I don't need to mark them. It's fine. I can just mark them as like distinguished. Is this the police pub? God, this looks suspect. But it also looks very Kneipe, so you know, who knows. Mostly cut off. At least we know this guy. Wait, that's the night. Add bookmark? That's on the night. They were like, oh yeah, we tortured some girl. Clink! Most fun I had in weeks. God. Oh, call type theft, narrative, mail, caller, reported, anything like that. Whew. Mail caller reported incident of theft following the bombing. Named suspect. Mail caller? Could it be this one? I need to find the call specifically. Female caller reported an abortion. Caller is known to make false... No, this one. Caller is known to make fake claims. Another theft. Female caller. No suspect could be found. Could be this. Physical assault, male caller. I think bro beat up the police. Which is, I mean, base, but I'm... No statements, 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 no statements. God damn, this game is making me say stuff. Female caller reported incident of looting. Witnessed at bombed residential area. This one it is is really important. Okay, these can be dismissed then, but I think this might also. This is the guilt. Yeah. You know what? Nah, let's not bookmark this. It's not important enough to bookmark. Okay. Thanks, Ralph. Anyway, Soviets test a dirty nuclear bomb in Central Asia. Bomb. Jesus, I'm turning more and more German. I have ideas that I'm turning more German. Moscow, the Soviet Union detonated its 11th nuclear device in 8 months yesterday. A particular particularly dangerous dirty bomb wrapped in uranium-238. Japanese scientists at Shizuoka University suggested that this design creates especially hazardous long-lasting radiation. The test conducted in Central Asia marks the fifth Soviet nuclear explosion in 2 weeks. Digga. Damn. They're going wild. Dicker. Holy shamoly. Western observers view this display of Moscow's final show of force, expected the new disarmament talks. Controversial Attorney General investigates Frankfurt's Hessen State Attorney Fritz Bauer announced a new investigation into incidents from the war period. Bauer, who spent the critical years from 1933 to 1949 abroad in Denmark and Sweden, has drawn attention for his unconventional approach to legal matters from Germany's recent past. His office's latest investigation has sparked debate among legal experts, with some questioning whether reopening such cases serves the nation for... It does. It very much does. We don't want these people in our society. Not Fritz Bauer, but like the people Fritz Bauer is after. Oh, hello. Who's calling?
Good, you're finally here.
Hello, Peter.
And it's nice to hear you too, Peters.
Yeah,
Oh my
sure.
god.
Listen, I think I found something. Come to my office.
What? But
Okay, Peter.
seriously?
He just needs
All
help.
right,
Okay.
since I have to wait for my witness anyway. I won't be getting any answer.
I should have asked him where Paula is.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Hello, Christoph.
I think that's all for now.
Bye, Christoph.
Don't be a stranger.
You say that so creepily, dude. Like, I'd like you more if you didn't say, don't be a stranger. Like, that sounds so creepy. It's not just me. Ah.
So, what is it?
Do you remember the incident I told you about last time?
The hat?
The man with the hat? A guard threw it and shot him when he picked it up?
That's the one. Elisha Kalka. Now,
Yeah?
take a look at this. Well, anything
Prisoner
catching your
number-
attention, Cuts?
Wait. Esther, Elisra, Novak, Janusz. Those names I mean Hans is. These names. Yeah, the revelation. Boom, shocking. I know. By the way, enclosed, the command of Auschwitz concentration camp submitted reports through the Karl Weber, Hans Noske, Adolf Wagner, Josef Becker, Ernst Hoffmann, Otto Schulz, Hermann Koch, Paul Richter, Esther, Elisra Esther, Ohio, Blume Frank.
One of the dead listed here is Kalka.
And the manner of his death?
Shot on the run.
In writing, proof this guard, Noske, finally I have his name, that he lied in his report. But that's not even the best part. Sorry. Worst part.
For us, it's the best part. We get to shoot a Hans Noske.
What do you mean by finally having Noske's name? Were you looking for it?
Remember the testimony you brought me?
The one you lost in the archives? Yes, I do.
Right. Yes.
For fuck's sake.
Thank you for bringing that up. It didn't give a name for the guard who shot Kalka. Noske was really stingy about the prisoners knowing his name. Maybe he suspected they might get a chance to recognize him one day.
He was forward looking, I suppose.
At the bottom, who signed this? Stamm?
Von Stamm, exactly. Kurt von Stamm, judge at the SS and police court in Breslau in the years 1939 1943, NSDAP member since 1933. March
Yeah.
33, naturally. One of the March Violets who joined up after they won the election. His signature here is supposed to confirm the veracity of this report. He confirmed, in the name of the German justice system, that Kalka was shot on the run.
Except we know he wasn't.
So,
Either he's guilty of negligence, potentially criminal,
or he's complicit.
Now that's a Weinboom sound. Like, that's Weinboom worthy, you gotta say, right? Early to make assumptions? That's a stretch.
it's a bit early to make assumptions about his involvement.
Of course it is. But, I mean, he signed this. I refuse to believe anyone could be stupid enough to do so blindly. Oh, for... What is it?
And good morning to you, Mr. Peters. How
Damn,
nice
that's
to
a
hear your voice.
that's a three-way
What do you want,
conversation
I'm looking for
from
Miss
hell.
Katz. Have you seen her?
Why does Peters look like he has the like? Okay, is Peters just mewing us right now? He's like, shh, like the chiseled jawline. That's unreal. Holy shit, that's his portrait. My goodness. I'm here.
I'm here, Paula.
Oh, good.
No, don't mind me, please. It's just my office.
You wanted to talk to me, bitch. Oh, I'll be right there.
I'll be right there.
Miss Katz. Mr. Peters.
Mr. Peters. Mr. Peters.
Just go.
Sorry to make you so mad. Jeez. I thought we're like autistic prosecutor buddies. Hey, Paula.
Miss Katz,
I'm
I'm sorry for all the confusion today. Christoph forgot his files and needed a last-minute delivery. I
Okay.
swear that this man survived till today is a miracle.
No, I
What
opinion
did
on
you think of Otto Wagner, Paula?
I couldn't get a read on him. Quite awkward.
well,
Not very typical for police, I would say.
well, maybe he's just, you know, does he want to talk? Can we trust him?
Does he seem trustworthy?
Not at all.
I honestly don't know. He seems meek, nice. But I've seen a lot of nice men come in here.
I understand.
Oh, now that's out of the way. Is there something I should be aware of before I go in there? Case file. Background. Junior Watchmaster, less than 4 years service, protective police of the Reich. He was Junior Watchmaster, so 4 years at the time. Wolfgang Kirchmann, there has to be something here. I think something about needing to the wrist. Okay, show transcript. Was this about the thief? I know, like, who was the guy who needed to go to the hospital? I need to find that paper. Where is that? There's so much paper. Jesus. He injured his wrist. One of them must have been beaten up by the gun so badly that he injured his wrist. Okay. There was something else about the case that screamed. Following the delivery of the suspect, the junior watchmaster, so that was him. I need to ask about this. This gets a bookmark. Okay. Perfect. Anyways. Let's talk to this guy. I don't trust him. And I'm getting a bit tired. I think
Mr.
I'm
Wagner.
after... Holy shit! I know people like that! Oh my god. Oh, society is so difficult. Why is society always like difficult and stuff? Oh my god. Be careful not to say anything bad about police. Don't say anything that could get you in trouble. I know this game is like hot on hot button issues, but get your bearings, get your bearings, get your bearings, get your bearings. Thank you for
Thank
coming.
you for coming.
Just doing my part, Madam Prosecutor.
I did not expect his voice to sound like that. God damn.
I wanted to talk to you about the case of Anna Kazmirek.
Oh, of course, yes. This one I remember all too well, ma'am. It was one of my very first cases.
Yeah, you're new at this, right? Oh, he's
Not
still
the
a
smoothest
policeman.
start to a career. Earlier that morning, we had received an anonymous call accusing Miss Kazmirek of theft. I was dispatched together with my superior, Mr. Novak, to investigate the claim.
Okay. Okay, any additional info?
What happened?
We found the place with no issue. The caller provided the exact address, one of the far too many shelters.
I see.
We were welcomed by a tall young man, and the girl they let us in claimed to have been the callers.
Becca. A boy and...
Can you describe the two of them for me?
Of course, ma'am. The boy was around my height, short, curly hair.
Around my height, well.
Stood perfectly straight. It was clear from his demeanor he was the soldier type.
Which
He even
is-
made reference to being fellow servicemen for the country, tried to establish a rapport.
I don't think that's
The
how you
girl was
pronounce
shorter,
rapport, but you know,
160,
whatever.
I'd guess. Pudgy, had long, bushy hair, dark brown or light brunette, and very well dressed. Made her seem out of place.
Do the names Wolfgang Kirchmann and Emilia Becker sound familiar?
Possibly. It's been a long time, ma'am, but they seem correct.
Sure. Okay, what are we going to glean? Oh yeah, let's start with the additions.
What happened to you during the bombing?
I was in the
not
streets.
too many
it was all
additional
hands on
infos.
deck. But I can't really tell you any details, ma'am. That whole night is just one long blur.
I like his voice acting. He's pretty
What can you
good.
tell me about the shelter itself?
I admit I was taken somewhat aback when we got there, how dirty and run down the place was. And so full, stuffed, so many people, not enough space. It was one of my first times in a place like that. I grew used to them later, but not yet.
Any additional info? These people were not involved, so...
The pair who let you in, how did they get along?
They seemed like friends, from what little I saw.
Okay, that's that. Okay, any more additional info? That they just beat her in the apartment is crazy. Like, that's insane to me. Oh.
What can you tell me about Mr. Novak?
A good officer, ma'am, and a kind
Good
man.
officer. Kind
He
man.
took me under his proverbial wing, taught me much about the job.
I think everyone's gonna be super
They
kind.
sure don't make
and
him
super
like him anymore.
Okay, that's awkward silence.
That was... I'm sorry, that was one of his jokes. He sure loved a good chuckle. I've never
Chuckle
been
sandwich.
good with them myself, though.
Oh, I know these people. Everyone can be a monster.
Do you
huh?
remember what exactly was reported?
The caller claimed to
Investigation
have
rating
witnessed
has
the theft
improved.
of what they described as a suitcase. They'd recognized the perpetrator as an acquaintance of theirs, Anna Kazmirek. They provided us with a name and address, but remained anonymous.
Call protocols, huh? Protocols. Let's get all the documents, all the stuff, everything.
We found the girl in one of the adjacent rooms together with a friend of hers.
This friend, would that happen to be a Heidi Grunewald?
Should be.
Grunewald? Yes, that sounds about right, ma'am, yes. At the suspect's request, we allowed her to stay for the interrogation.
Man.
Dumb mistake.
Why? What the fuck? Oh man. Well.
A mistake? And why is that?
This Grunewald girl, she tried to sabotage the investigation. Kept interrupting, arguing with us. She even tried to get the suspect not to answer our questions. Whatever it is she thought she was doing, she certainly wasn't helping a friend.
I mean, you also were the police for the literal Nazis, so I'm sorry if I'm just gonna say that I don't think when you started out your work, I don't think it was the most up to snuff police work, you know? I think there's good reason to put rules on the behavior of police. Just saying. Just doing everything you want doesn't always lead to good outcomes. Oh my god, I can't stop myself. I'm sorry.
What did you ask her?
We tried to establish the basic facts of the case, ma'am. Mr. Novak did, mostly. Where was she at the time of the crime? What did she do? Could anyone confirm it? And the heavy hitter, of course, did she do it?
What did she say?
Did she admit to anything?
Hardly, ma'am. She was adamant she didn't even know what we were talking about. But she was unable to provide any conclusive proof. So we had to proceed to the next step, the search.
Okay.
If Novak was the one interviewing the girl, what did you do?
I took notes, ma'am. Somebody had to.
Well, yeah, sure. Okay, what's this all about?
Tell me about this friend.
Contemptible girl with no respect for authority. Medium height, freckled, blonde hair. She made it clear we weren't welcome from the moment we stepped into the room. Though with all that bravado, she couldn't hide her nervousness.
I mean, you're literally talking to
Concentrate on
police.
those
I get
with
nervous when I'm like driving past police with my fucking moped and it goes. I break out in sweats. It's weird.
I take it you hadn't been part of the force for long?
I'd just become a junior watchmaster earlier that month. That's why I was assigned to Mr. Novak.
If police ever
He'd
pulls me
remained my
over,
partner
I'm
for
literally
years to
just
come,
gonna
but
like
at that
die
point,
of
it was me
heart
working
attack.
under him. Learning the ropes, so to speak.
Nothing about the bunny rabbit yet. Huh. I don't think that's too important though. At least all the rooms are open for this one. I think we're gonna get into this room more when we interview her. Anyway, what's
we
next?
requested that this Grunewald, was it? That she showed us, show me, to the suspect's room.
Show me.
Mr. Novak believed that would be
shaky,
where Miss
shaky,
Kazmirek
shaky.
would keep the stolen suitcase.
I mean, okay. Wasn't hard to
Did
find.
you find said suitcase?
Afraid I did, ma'am. Surprisingly quickly, at that. Poor girl simply wasn't made for it. She didn't hide it well at all, just left it under the bed.
What was inside?
Is it possible that it could have been planted?
Oh, this angle. That would be a stretch. There's always a possibility, but no, wouldn't say so in this case. There was nothing to suggest it.
Can you tell me exactly what was in the suitcase?
Clothes, some documents. I can't say I remember everything anymore.
Can I interrupt?
You might have better
No.
luck checking
Okay.
the files, ma'am. It should all be there.
It is there.
Were there any conflicts between the shelter's inhabitants?
Ma'am, I've only been there for maybe not even an hour, over a decade ago. There had to be some tension since they did report the girl. Other than that, I cannot say.
Police work.
Did you get any impression of the relationship between the boy and your suspect?
I can't say I did. He seemed to know her and he was angry at her. Honestly, ma'am, it's been a long time.
He was angry at her. He was angry at her. Now that's interesting. But it doesn't seem like that from the files. Maybe this is where he is starting to lie. This seems very very lie to me, you know? Very much a lie. Okay.
As soon as I left the room, I found the pair from before waiting for me. Becker and
Kirchmann.
Kirchmann, right.
Kirchmann.
They recognized the suitcase. I didn't even have to ask about it.
They, both of them.
And what's more, they remembered an important detail.
What? What?
Just to confirm, you're sure they both accused Anna?
From what I can recall, ma'am, I'm fairly certain they shared the sentiment.
Wow.
They didn't think it was important before, but they remembered the suitcase was taken from a bombed house. Didn't think it important. It was crucial information. It meant we weren't dealing with a theft, but a looting. An act of treason.
I think he's just like... Oh my god, he was... Yes. See, that's where I think the lie is, you know? Like, okay. No fucking way both of them did this, right?
What did you do with that information?
It's already conflicting.
First of all, I wrote it down, ma'am. Immediately.
God, he seems like a
Looting was a
proceduralist.
significantly more serious crime, especially just a few days after the big bombing. They made quite a commotion. Even Mr. Novak leaned out to see what was happening. He seemed most pleased with the developments.
He sounds evil. He just sounds really not like a good guy. Did I miss something in here? So... Okay, the guy went in there alone. When the other girl said both of them left and both went in there. So there's a lot of conflicting information going on. So... but the girl could have lied when she said both of them went in there, you know?
Were you aware of any previous criminal history of the suspect?
At least my
Nothing.
investigation rank
I
has
believe she was
increased.
perfectly clean. Up until this point, that is.
Well, I think she actually was perfectly clean, you know?
Mr. Novak wasn't done with the interrogation, but I knew he hardly needed my help. I took the suitcase, thanked the pair for their cooperation, and headed down to wait in the car.
Wait, that's it?
Did Miss Kasmirek admit to the crime?
She did, ma'am. She did. Gave us a signed confession even before Mr. Novak brought her down.
Well, that seems...
Mr. Wagner, I'll just ask the question. I have reason to believe Miss Kasmirek was coerced to give her testimony.
Coerced?
Tortured.
What?
What?
No, absolutely not. That would have been illegal.
But if I press him enough... Would you disagree with someone describing you or Mr. Novak as violent?
Yes, of course I would.
I mean,
I
yeah.
know the reputation of our force at the time was not the best.
One moment.
Okay. What the... could be this. What are we even... This?
Can you explain why Mr. Novak would say something like this?
What? No, that's a lie. I'd never. I'm sorry, ma'am. That's simply untrue. I don't know why he would say anything like that.
Backtracking already. Just a little more. What about the friend, Miss Grunewald? Where was she while all this occurred?
Right, the friend. Yes, still in the main room, the kitchen.
She was?
Yeah, of course this wouldn't make sense, but this would.
Do you have any ideas why anybody would claim otherwise then?
Multiple, I suppose.
Wow, I'm
Placing her
fucking
away
big
from,
brain!
But then she... I don't know, ma'am. I might have misremembered this.
Bro, this testimony has more holes in it than Swiss cheese!
Just to be clear, you claim Anna Kazmarek confessed of her own will? She wasn't threatened, tortured, coerced?
Yes, that's right.
That's,
As far as I know, yes.
Yeah, those are.
What happened to Miss Kazmarek?
I'm not sure.
Her face. Where did the bruising on her face come from?
I don't know, ma'am.
Holy shit, we're grilling this guy!
After we got to the station or got into an altercation in the holding cell.
Yeah, sure. I've seen the holding cells you guys had. Did anything else happen?
After you left the apartment, did anything happen? Did you do or see anything you haven't told me about?
No, ma'am. Well, not that I can remember, at least. It has been quite some time.
Is that so?
You did? Yeah, you did.
Can you explain why the police report mentioned one of you two requiring medical attention?
What? No,
it was you.
It's an embarrassing story. Not even much of a story, really. I just fell backwards.
Yeah.
Flailed my arms and hit a wall. Quite hard. The boys at the station didn't let me live that down for a long time.
Mr. Wagner, I have multiple witnesses on the record who can confirm either you or Mr. Novak did torture Miss Kazmarek. Denying it won't lead you anywhere.
Holy shit!
I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't do it. I wasn't even there. If you're certain it happened, then it had to be Novak. If the girl was tortured, it had to be him.
It had to be him. It can't be. Bro! Oh, my throat. Holy God. And I did get everything, so we can just leave.
Sorry, ma'am.
I'm such a good investigator.
More of help, but again, I wasn't there.
More of help.
I didn't see what happened, but if you are correct and the girl was tortured, then it was Novak who did it. It would have to be him.
It can't be me. I'm a good person. Doubt it.
And you didn't see any marks on Miss Kazmarek? Anything suggesting the beating?
No, ma'am. But I didn't really look. And there are ways to do it without leaving any marks.
Well, they did leave marks, so they obviously did. Like, come on. Doubt it?
You doubt that happened?
I don't know, ma'am. I've known Mr. Novak for years, and he was a good man, flawed, but...
Well, he also was a fucking Nazi.
I owe him so much.
I'm sorry, you know.
I don't want
You
to
too,
believe he was
though, like...
capable of doing something like that.
Anything else?
Is there anything else you forgot to mention?
No, I don't think so, ma'am. After that, we brought her to the district office, and it was out of her hands. We couldn't have known it. We didn't know she would. It was out of her hands.
Novak fucking had to have a connection with Novak had to have a connection with one of the accusers. If it was the military boy, Hoffman, or whatever, or the buyer lady, he had to have a connection with any of them. The fucking testimony of the friend also seemed very fishy, but still.
Very well, Mr. Wagner. Thank you for your time. That will be all for now.
It's the least I could do, ma'am. Really, I should have... I'm sorry I couldn't be more of help.
I should have.
Miss Katz, a moment,
At least
if
he
you
feels
please.
remorse. At least he feels remorse. He should have not tortured her. My bad. I do really think he tortured her. I'm like, oh, if it has to be done, I guess. I'm just here following orders. And like, he meant it when he said she was just following orders, because he's young. He doesn't have the brain in the head right now. So he just goes, okay. It must have been him. I doubt he went to the car. He must have seen the woman he must have seen her leave, right? He must have seen the Grünewald leave. So why didn't he? And like, there's so many holes in that thing. Insane.
Yes, Paula?
2 things. Good and bad news.
Oh fuck. Start with the bad, please. So
What's the bad news?
I've been trying to get in contact with Mr. Kirchmann again.
and
Unsuccessfully.
ah.
That secretary of his makes me miss the Berlin Document Bureau.
So, no inviting him just yet.
Hopefully after Mrs. Kazmierek's turn. We confirmed her for next week.
I thought we did confirm it for tomorrow.
The good news, please.
Christoph found a blueprint that might interest you.
Christoph,
It's for
thank
the
you.
original apartment that was used as the shelter for your suspect.
I mean, that's good.
That should be helpful.
That should
I'll
be
go
really
ask him
helpful.
about
Yeah,
it. All right.
just
Thank
for
you,
like
Paula.
my own mind thing.
Miss Katz,
I need you to invite the next witness. Please invite the neighbor, Emilia Becker.
on it. Anything else?
No, actually, I'm good.
Heard you have something for me.
Miss Katz. Yes, your blueprint.
I still have a
Paula asked me to
more.
check if I could find something, and, well, we are in luck.
Thank you.
Let me just,
Christoph,
Where
MVP.
did I put it? Sorry, I should really keep this place in a better order.
Yeah, you probably should actually.
Messy case, right?
Why do you
Poor
sound so
girl.
menacing?
Killed just to make the state look tough after the bombing. It all just sounds so petty.
Yeah.
Can't help wondering if it all really happened like that.
Well, that's why I'm here to find out. She's dead.
Well, she is dead, so that did happen.
No, of course. Sorry, that wasn't what I meant. It's just that there's so many details from what I've heard. So much he said, she said.
He said, she said,
Sometimes some
suck my dick.
accusations are just that. Accusations, not facts.
Yeah.
You're asking yourself who did it. And the answer might just be nobody.
I feel
Sorry,
like this
here
is
I go
supposed to be a
babbling
hint.
again.
This has to be a
Ah.
hint for something.
There it is.
There it is. The whole
And
apart-
that's the whole place? The entire apartment?
Oh, no, that's just one of its sections. What used to be the stuff area.
stuff.
The original apartment took up the entire floor. They divided it up when it was made a shelter. 3 parts in total. This one was where your suspects were assigned to.
Great.
Thank you.
This should be useful. Thank you.
Grazie,
No need for
grazie.
that. Always happy to help.
Nobody. No, that's an idea.
Nobody tortured her, and she killed herself.
I should put up his blueprint. There's no
Yeah, good
harm in
idea.
giving it a look already.
Yeah. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's a tough nut to crack, huh? Who called the police on Anna? So far, I mean, that would make sense, right? Invalid location? What's the phone? Where is the valid location for calling the police? In the hallway? Kazmirek? Okay, but where is the correct location? Has to be like here, right? Okay, this is where the phone was. Okay. Think. So these people weren't even here yet. Otto Wagner, Klaus Kovac. Grünewald and Kazmirek were in the same room. What? Was Kirchmann even there at the time? I have no idea. Who planted the suitcase in Anna's room? Was it fucking planted? It might have been. I mean, as far as what we all can suspect, it must have been Becca, right? If it turns out to be Kirchmann, I am shitting myself. I mean, I have no fucking clue where Kirchmann was through all of this. If it turns out to be Kirchmann, but like, why would he like try to save her afterwards? I'm so confused. So for now, I'm just gonna say Becca, but like Kirchmann just kind of appeared. So that's weird. If Kirchmann was there during all of this, but maybe he wasn't there actually. Who searched Anna's room and confiscated the suitcase? Becca and Kirchmann at this time were already in the kitchen. Wait, okay. I still need to find out what like Wagner's supposed to say there. I can't make anything out for sure right now. Novak forced me out into the kitchen and went to search Anna's room. Woo! She said it was Novak who searched. Grünewald was in the kitchen at this time. And she said dude, Kirchmann is suspect. Like, he's sus a bit. Like, where the fuck was he during most of it? I think Novak went to search. He couldn't tell me why he thought the suitcase wasn't planted. So, I think Wagner actually tortured her. I think he tortured her. And Novak searched. Who made sure Anna was considered a traitor? As Novak entered the kitchen, Emilia started lying about Anna's supposed crimes. Seeing there was nothing to do, I left to get help. I mean, what would you do? Okay, well, after finding the suitcase accosted by the pudgy girl, I mean, that must have been Becca. I'm pretty sure Becca was the girl who was like, oh, she was looting. I was running down the stairs. I heard the officers start beating Anna. I left the apartment for the car. I don't believe you. I really don't. I think you did the beating. Novak would not get his hands dirty. Come on, he's a police he's a senior policeman. No fucking way he'd get his hands dirty. Or he could have done the classic And Kirchmann gets angry and tries to intervene. That seems very logical to me. Okay, perfect. Oh my god, what is it now?
Esther Katz, who am I speaking to?
Walter Hens, good evening. No, sit down. I've got it.
What's
Didn't
this
expect
about?
to hear from you. How can I help?
You can't. I'm very sorry, but
What? Shh.
it's okay, Tessie. I know.
What? What?
I'm sorry. It's about my wife, Teresa. No, calm down. Sit down. Please. You need to rest.
Yes? What's can I talk to
Can you
her?
please pass her the phone?
Sure. I'm sorry. Tessie, she wants you. What? No, if you...
What?
Hello? Mr. Hens? Hello?
Hello?
Teresa.
Good evening. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Katz.
Yes? Good evening.
Good evening. Who am I speaking to?
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Teresa Hens. I don't think we talked yet.
But I know a lot about you,
It's
Mrs.
a pleasure to... Oh, no, I said that already.
Yes?
No, I'm fine, Walter. Don't worry.
The fucking voice work is... Are you alright? Can I help you?
How can I help you, Mrs. Hens?
Oh, you're too kind, please. I want to thank you, Miss Katz. Thank you for all you are doing for my Anna.
Fields go
She
out.
would appreciate it. She really would. Yes.
Oh. Is there about... Oh,
There's no
need.
need to thank me. I'm just doing my job.
That's already more than anybody did before.
Aww.
More than I did. But I can't.
What?
I'm sorry. I can't help you. I can't help her.
What happened?
I just can't.
What? Why?
I thought I don't know. I could make it right.
How?
Then I
What did you
could
do that?
say, stupid. I can't.
What? Spit it
No,
out!
I'm fine. There's no making it right, is there? There never was.
Your testimony?
Is this about your testimony? I can assure you...
She's gone.
Yeah, I know.
Tessie.
Aww.
Girl gone, Miss Katz.
This is heartbreaking.
Tessie, enough, please. It's all right. It's going to be all right.
Aww.
And the way they looked at me, Mr. Banner, and how they looked at me,
What?
like I was trash. They know. I don't know how, but they know. It's
What?
the same all over again.
Please.
The letters, the window, No, Walter.
Tessie.
I can't. No, stop it.
Shh. It's okay. It's okay.
This is fucking heartbreaking! My god! Aww. I'm not gonna say amazing, that's so mean, my god. Mrs. Hens?
Hello? Mrs. Hens, are you okay?
I'm sorry. She gets hysterical. I managed to calm her down for now.
She mentioned a Mr. Bader?
She mentioned something about a Mr. Bader. About him looking at her?
Yes, she was feeling better last week. so I thought I'd take her for a walk. That it would do her good to get out of the house. We ran into some neighbors. I don't know how they knew of us testifying, but they did. Bastards called us traitors. Called her... I punched his teeth in, but the damage was already done.
What did she mean about the windows?
It must have been some kids. Too much time on their hands. Not enough work.
You gotta get work experience.
They broke the windows in my pub. Not the first time something like that happened, but... Tessie doesn't think it was hooligans.
She mentioned letters. Did you receive any threats?
Enough to keep the oven going through winter. I kept her from seeing most of them, but that first batch, 5 of them arrived when I was out. She read them all.
Is she alright?
So, I'm sorry, but I have to ask.
The testimony.
Please take your time. There's no need to...
I'm sorry. She's adamant. Scared. And she's been feeling worse ever since it started. Since those damn threat letters.
No, oh my god.
They were too descriptive for Tessie.
Wouldn't be a
The
convincing.
state she was in, I doubt she'd make for a convincing witness either way.
It's just been too much for her. She's delicate.
You can't
But
lose
don't
her
cross
too,
her out
man.
yet. She'll get better. I know it. I'll talk to her.
Walter!
I'll talk to her.
Walter, no!
She's strong. Stronger than...
It won't bring her back, Walter!
Okay, why is that line delivery so like...
Damn it.
It won't bring her back.
I should
Oh.
tell Mr. Bauer about this.
Fuck! This is... God, this is heavy shit. I'm just gonna go to his office. If that's not too much. And hero of the hour, woo! Fritz Bauer. Fucking one of the Germans of all time. Let's
I'm
go.
afraid there's a problem.
Several
problems, actually. It turned out one of the suspects, Mr. Novak, is already dead. Passed away a while back already. Another,
What?
Mr. Kirchmann, remains uncooperative. Paul has been attempting to contact him,
No,
only to
what?
be repeatedly... We've been told he's held back by his increasing responsibilities with the ongoing rearmament, and this case is not a priority.
Ah, a military man. That can make things difficult.
Mrs. Hens.
And then there's... I've just been on the phone with Mr. Hens and his wife, late Miss Kazmirek's mother.
Theresa Hens, I remember. I take it there's an issue with her upcoming testimony.
Oh, this is gonna be
She doesn't want to
fucked.
testify.
I need more info. I need more info.
Did Mr. Hens happen to give their reasoning for this unfortunate change of heart?
Received
They've
threats?
received threats. Multiple.
Ah, yes.
From what they said, it did sound bad. They mentioned both letters and an hopefully just random hooligan incident.
It
Random
still
hooligan.
baffles me how fast they find out about our witnesses.
This
Very
is
well.
so fucked.
Then, unfortunate as this situation is, it's not an uncommon one. We lose witnesses. That's true for all cases, but for ours especially.
Oh,
There
man.
isn't much to be done about it. But there might be a way to compensate for the testimony you are now missing.
How would that work?
In the situation you find yourself to be, It might occur that you do uncover the truth, but will be missing proof.
Yes.
In which case, and only in which case, we should be able to acquire a warrant for one of the suspects' houses. We would have it searched and see if they happen to have anything that might help prove their or somebody else's guilt.
This German accent
We
is
would
one of
only
the
be
best,
able
if
to
I
do
may
it
say.
once in this case. You need to think carefully which of the suspects you believe might have the piece of evidence you require.
Fuck! Oh, this is grand! Oh. Police work! Really difficult, it turns out. Only who would you pick?
Which suspect would you investigate?
Miss Katz, you're much better acquainted with the case.
Why did I
I
ask
trust
that?
your
Why did I
judgment.
ask it? Why did I ask that? Only one
Wait.
warrant?
We only get a warrant for one of the suspects?
I know it's less than ideal, but we have to be careful. From our experience, as soon as a house is searched, all other witnesses quickly get rid of all we'd like to find.
I
I
understand.
understand. One warrant, one suspect.
Seeing this day has been rather eventful, I'd suggest you take the rest of the evening off. I'll tell Paula to subpoena our problematic friend in the military.
Subpoena! Holy
There's nothing
shit!
left for me to do. I
Stuff
should
is
call it
really
a day.
going, like, fast, like, moving fast. Hey, Paula?
Miss Katz.
It's Katz! Need documents.
I need
call
to find
protocol.
out more about the call. Can you check if we can get any protocols from that district?
If there are any left, I'll contact them.
Paula, you're really doing the... Oh, shit, sorry. Like, the work that this woman is doing is paramount. Like,
Thank you, Paula.
such a good, hard-working woman. True. You know what? And with that, I might actually save. I'm tired. Yeah, folks. Save. Oh, what? What will we do? I wanted to watch a video, I remember. I wanted to watch a video with you guys, but I don't remember what video. Anyway, that was kind of fun. I did save. Don't worry. Okay, that was that. Thank you for joining me so far. Yap screen. Hey, welcome to the yap screen. Woo! This is where we yap incessantly. So, did I get anything back from Nutmeg? Yes! Oh no, not the biggest fan of it right now, so probably an opt-out, but thanks for the invite. No problem, I guess. Woo! Well, that was a stream. And as I don't know what to stream next week, get ready for some more really dark games that are going to get me super cancelled. I love getting cancelled. I don't actually, but you know. Okay, let's raid someone. /raid. Who we raiding, folks? We could raid Fig again. I want everyone to be on best behavior. I really like Fig. Or we could raid Luciv. I haven't raided Lucy in a while, so you know what? Let's do it. Let's raid Lucy. Lucy Ost. Hell yeah. It's raid. Raiding time. Everyone gets additional channel points if they go and raid with me. So hop on the raid train. Yeah, no, unironically, it's been great. The game is really fun. It's also like really fucking dark. I mean, Jesus. But I'm glad we did. Let's just say problematic raid. This game is gonna make me say something that's highly suspect. I'm just going to say that much. This is the raid message. Go nuts. Ah, man, I fucking love streaming. Hopefully you like it as much as I do. Hopefully you enjoyed today's investigation of very grim subject matter. And hopefully you're not gonna get me fucking cancelled for what I'm saying. With me saying like, oh, he probably beat up a police officer. This game is making me say some stuff. Anyways, thanks everyone for joining, and have a fucking great time over at Lucy's. Bye! Raid.